your boy DC Curry. You listening to This Race live on Dash Radio. Marcus King presents Dash Comedy every Wednesday night from 7 to 9 Eastern Standard Time. Coming to you live from the ATL, Uptown Comedy Corner. This race, you got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away and don't never run. No hate, but no fear. I got my main man, co-pilot, Black Box, know everything.
Supposed to. Who to who?
He's supposed to.
Bo P in the house.
Who to who?
I got Black Ass Tim.
How y'all doing?
I got Marcus Combs.
What up?
I got Sherman Golden.
What up?
I got Mookie Man. Mook Man.
Yes, sir.
Chris.
But who is Chris?
Don't tell my government name.
Yeah,
I got Warren.
Oh, okay.
I got Hand Love on the weather's name. Chris.
Yeah, I see you got the little Danny Glover cut going on tonight.
Yeah, you done got shaved up. Golden done clean him up. She trying to make something out of it.
Yeah, either you can be the new Danny Glover.
You gonna be bald
Golden,
in
you
a
dress
minute.
an alcoholic up. He's still an alcoholic.
You gonna be bald in a minute.
And Love on the ones and twos.
What's happening?
What's happening? He cool, man.
Yeah.
What's happening? Still will. No comment. Terrell. Hey. We got the encyclopedia back there from straight out of Brooklyn. Our CNN correspondent.
Yes.
Yeah. Know everything.
Big OG back there.
Know everything.
Yeah.
And we got Goldie on the phone lines. Well, happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
But that's what it is?
That's what it is?
Yes. Did y'all?
I
had a dream.
Come on, man.
I didn't
one day.
Come on, man.
What have you done today?
I didn't realize.
Monday.
We on this race,
Right.
No, it's
and
official.
you don't know it's Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday.
Yeah, Martin been dead a long time. I didn't know it was nothing.
Wait a minute, nigga. Wait a minute.
I'm
he had-
sorry.
if he
I
had a
forgot it was
job,
his
he'd
birthday.
know.
I forgot it was his birthday.
It don't matter, man. He the reason why we able to sit here to do this right
He's
now.
exactly the
Right.
And a lot of people take off work on the MLK Jr.
Them the
Day,
only ones who know.
And if it hadn't been for him, you wouldn't have no job. So I've been wondering, should you take off? Or should you go? Should you take off the honor or should you go to work? Because if it
Appreciate
wasn't for
your
him,
job.
you wouldn't have
Go
no
work.
job.
It all depends on who you're working for.
They don't celebrate MLK in what, Arizona?
A lot of places.
They do.
Well, if you take
Now
off-
they do.
Is it
I did.
Arizona, yeah. Where
No,
was job?
they do. They do. I did the first inauguration for Arizona when
That
they did
doesn't
it.
sound
They
right.
How can you
passed
do
it.
that? You don't even know what day.
I did, but I didn't know the day was the date. I didn't know what day it was. I didn't know what date it was.
You just showed up and did it.
Right.
Everybody else talking about Merry Christmas. Your ass talking about Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
December the 25th.
Yeah, I actually did the inauguration.
You
for
probably don't even know it's Tim's mama's birthday.
It is
Tim,
my
mama.
It
Who
is
is
my
Tim?
Black ass Tim.
Tim.
Okay.
I'm gonna be a
How would I
person.
know it's his mama's birthday?
Well, I didn't know.
Mama.
I didn't know either. But when I mentioned Martin Luther King, he says it's also my mom's birthday. I didn't, nobody
Happy
give a
birthday,
damn about
Mom.
your
Yeah,
mama.
Yeah, she didn't bring the food she supposed to last time. I'm just kidding.
Right. Talking that oxtail shit.
Yeah.
You know oxtail?
Happy birthday to your mama.
Happy
boy.
birthday to you, mama.
Tim last name King.
Tim last name is Zulu.
Martin Luther King Jr. your daddy, boy?
Man, I wish.
Yeah, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and what better day than to hand the impeachment papers over to the Senate?
That's what I'm talking about. Today.
Oh, Nancy Pelosi.
Man,
She's not good at
You
presentation.
see how they
Told her
walk
you
them
gonna get
papers
them
through that? You see how they walk them
They
papers
walked
through
them in there
that?
when they was
Ooh,
ceremony.
man, what? Look like a bunch of snitches.
Just-
Man.
Hit it straight to the principal's office.
Passing out pens and all kinds of.
Hey, that's a good person to snitch on right there. I'm
Hey, well,
sorry.
hey,
Easy.
that's what they look like.
If I had information, I'm telling.
Nancy Pelosi is a gangster, man. I
She
believe
tough,
they
though.
got you, boy, this time. She
Yeah.
tough, man.
Yeah.
She tough.
She a bulldog.
Boy, and I'm going to start doing something, the stupidest shit you ever heard every week from the president. And he tops
There's a
himself
lot.
every week.
There's a lot. Yeah.
But I was laying in the bed listening to the news late one night, and let me tell you what that son of a bitch said. He was talking about the Iranians over there attacking Americans. He said the Iranians are the reason over here in America right now. You got people walking around with no legs and no arms.
That is hilarious.
But he believed
Thank you,
that.
Tim. I
Thank
figured you
man.
would get it.
God, that is
I
hilarious.
figured
man.
you would get it.
We all
Now, in all honesty, it took me a minute to get it.
No, but that's
Then I
hilarious,
backed
man.
my TV up. I said, did this ignorant son of a bitch just say? He said, we got people over here walking around with no legs and no arms.
Walking around.
Walking around, no legs and no arms.
Right.
Now, if he just said walking around with no legs, I'd have said, okay. They walking around on their arms.
Then he took that completely out of the
If
equation.
he had said no arms, I said, okay.
He said
They
rolling
walking
around.
around, but they ain't got no arms.
He said rolling around. He said
If
walking
he'd have
around.
said walking around with no legs or no arms, I'd have said, okay.
Right.
No arms, they walk on the leg. No leg, they walk on. He said they ain't got no legs
No
And
arm.
no arm.
And they
and
walk
no arms, and
But
they
hold
walking
on,
around.
this is our president.
No,
It's
no.
your president.
Your president.
No, he's no president too.
You ain't my
Whether
damn
you like it or
president.
not.
You ain't my damn president. Jesse Jackson, my president.
Still.
Operation Bread Basket. Is that still going on?
Man, I ain't heard nothing from Jesse
Operation-
Jackson.
Whatever happened to the Rainbow
I ain't seen
Cook?
Jesse Jackson
Rainbow
in the news.
Coalition.
Rainbow Coalition.
It a little under the weather.
Yeah.
He got what Muhammad Ali had? Shaky.
Parkinson's?
Parkinson's.
Parkinson's, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
His son's super corrupt in Chicago.
Yeah, me and his son had a run-in at the Black Congressional Caucus show.
Tell
one
us
year.
more.
Well, this is what happened.
Tell us more.
I had done a show on a cruise. Martin Luther King, Jesse Jackson Jr. was there. I knew the boy was on the ship because he had a little summit the day before, and in his summit he was running at that time for Congress in Illinois. In his summit, he said, "I ain't worried about the rest of them supporters that don't support me. My supporters is niggas." So then everybody jumped in his ass.
Wow.
So I spent the rest of the day defending him. I said, we out here on the ship. So he just talking, we amongst us. I defended him. So next night I got a show. At the time, G.W. Bush was having it out with Jesse Jackson Sr. Jesse had said something about G.W. Bush. In retaliation, G.W. Bush had said, well, what about that baby you got, which nobody knew about?
Right.
Oh.
Jesse Jackson just had that baby.
Yeah.
He shut Jesse down with that.
Yeah.
He said, wait a minute, and I think Jesse's wife didn't know about it. So G.W. put it on him. He said, wait a minute, what about that baby? So that shut Jesse down, blah, 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 blah. So in my joke, next night, the point of the joke was, no matter what Jesse did, he's still a hero in my mind. You can come up with all this. He could have babies here, babies there, and I went on to explain some of the shit he could do that would not dissuade me. I was saying, no matter what GW said, it wasn't gonna take away from the fact that Jesse Jackson had done a lot for our people, and some personal shit he did ain't got nothing to do with that. That was my point. Then I went on to say some shit that he could possibly have done that would not change my opinion.
Right.
And I elaborated. And it got good to me. I went off deep end. And people started hollering in the audience, Junior is here. Junior is here. I don't give a shit if Junior is here.
Talk about my brother.
No, his
It's
father.
his son.
Oh, I
I
thought
was talking about his father.
Where this guy at?
But I was defending his father. Okay, fast forward 6 months. I'm doing a show in D.C. for the black congressman. Me, Anthony Hamilton, Jesse Jackson Jr. is there to give some comments. So, backstage, we like that.
Yeah.
And so he goes on to tell the story about me, quote unquote, dissing his daddy in that show on that cruise. Now, mind you, I'm coming up after him,
Oh.
and you think I dissed his daddy.
Woo!
And I don't usually do that.
Right.
I went in, though.
You forced your hand.
I went in. and he left, and it was a black congressional, and he left, and even as he was leaving, I'm ashamed of what I said. His wife was with him. I tore her ass up. And black congressional guy. I said, yeah, get the fuck out of here. Get your punk ass the fuck out.
Wow.
And you were ignorant. You didn't get the joke. I was defending your daddy. And your wife ignorant because she was with you and she didn't explain it to your stupid ass. And at the time, he was running for Congress.
Oh, my God.
6 months later, though, he was in jail because he had gotten into some shit when he tried to sell the seat up there in Chicago. And that's my story about Jesse Jr.
Well, at least you stand on your word.
DC, he in here.
I don't give a shit. I really did.
He outside.
I really didn't. I didn't
He messing with
He's
your
sitting in the
car.
front row.
I didn't give a shit.
He's sitting in the front row.
I didn't give a shit, man.
VIP.
I was too far in at that point anyway. I couldn't stop.
Yeah.
He ain't Jesse Jackson. He Jesse.
But that's what he did. That's what he did. And this is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And Jesse was there when Martin was shot.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah.
He ducked
And
a
since
little bit.
Jesse Jr. turned on me, Jesse Jackson also later on tried to sell his dashiki that he had on when Martin got shot, and it had some blood on it. He was saying it was Martin's blood.
Oh.
Dang.
Yeah.
No, he
Man,
didn't.
you want to get funky with me?
No, he didn't.
Do you have a problem with the whole Jackson family?
No, not them Jackson.
Not the.
Man, hey, where did you find black ass Tim from?
He from Alaska, man. He from Alaska.
He was frozen for years,
I
man.
mean, you got to be with
All
Jesse
this time
Jr.
he thought you were talking about
Jesse
Jermaine.
Senior. I was not talking about Jesse Senior. I knew y'all ain't
He said,
Junior.
who is Joe Jr.? He said, who is Joe Jr.?
Tito did that?
Where was Michael? Where was Michael?
Where was Michael?
Tito Jesse Jackson, Michael
Was
Jesse
Michael on the
Jackson,
balcony too?
Jermaine Jesse Jackson, Janet Jesse Jackson,
I'm not hating. I still got love.
Latoya Jesse Jackson.
I still got
Michael on
love
the
for
balcony?
him.
Where was Michael?
I'm not hating. I still got love for the boy, but he was out of line.
Yeah.
And you know, with DZ, where you show out, that's where you get your ass wore out.
Yeah.
And he showed out.
Yeah.
You might as well get
Wore
more
his ass out. I had to get him. I had to get him.
too?
Well, on a positive note,
If we can go there.
boy, I tell you, these women something else.
It's my type of show. Let's go.
Even R. Kelly's women have turned on it.
Yeah.
Can you trust any of them?
Nah.
They was fighting each other. Right?
Yeah, they were fighting in his house. They were fighting in his house.
Well, he ain't paying the rent no more, but it did the place he used to rent, whatever. They just ain't threw him out yet.
No, the one girl tired. Ain't no money coming in, so that she
no
ready
money
to
coming in.
snitch. She ready to turn with the feds.
She's like, yeah, I got something to say.
Yeah.
And I got a book coming out.
Yeah.
A book.
Yeah.
And pictures.
So apparently the older girl, here's what the story is. The older girl was mad at the younger girl for having a guy in the house. In R. Kelly's house. So the young girl told the media that the older girl and R. Kelly was sleeping with her when she was underage. And they've done it multiple times. So that's the new word out with R. Kelly and his
But that's what he do.
and his children.
Yeah.
Well, ain't that what well, ain't that what the special talked about? What's new? How she gonna make a book out of that? We already know this.
Well, the big thing is she's flipped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They were buddy. You see him going in the court
Oh
holding
yeah.
hands.
Oh yeah. That's gonna happen.
She was getting on them high heels. She was struggling to walk too. You could tell a young girl ain't never had no high heels. She about to break her damn.
She ain't even develop a
Oh,
heel
she's
yet.
struggling. They show that over and over. You seen it
He even
go.
got a calf muscle.
Oh, she like
But DC, when you put when you keep in them shackles so long, they don't know how to walk no
the
more.
ankles get weak.
Yeah, ain't gonna be weak.
The ankles get weak.
Well, she should have calf muscles if she has shackles on. Now you definitely gonna develop calves.
With shackles, you don't go very far.
They
you
go
know?
from the bed to the bathroom.
Yeah, you
and
don't-
back.
That from
It's like you
Mississippi.
get no exercise in them.
They turn on it, man. They turn on
Hey,
it.
Peloton, whatever, Peloton.
You know, these women, man, I tell you, man, there's just a few of them you can trust.
Only the ones you kill.
Only ones you
Wow.
Like Tim used to sing, ain't no woman like the one I shot.
Right.
Ain't no woman like the one I shot.
That's sad news, man. It's like women, you know, you take a step up and they just sent the second group of women to space.
Trying to get them out of here.
No, they went up there.
Oh,
They just got back. It was a second
they-
successful all-woman Voyage to space. They took some batteries up there.
Wow.
Oh,
Was any lesbians on the ship?
lately? You gonna have retreat later? Is what you saying? They gonna retreat to space later? The batteries are up there. They solar powered.
I know what they did with the batteries.
Solar pad satellites.
Never die.
So they sent a group of women up there. They say, we want y'all to take some batteries up there to the solar satellite. We know you got some batteries.
How many lesbians was on the ship? The one that was the captain?
It ain't only lesbians be using them batteries.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
Huh?
Yeah, ain't no lesbian.
You ain't ever heard no strange hum around your house?
Your house lately?
What is that?
It was old. It was the old Negro spiritual praying.
Yeah, them women, them R. Kelly girls done turned on him. I feel kind of bad for R. Kelly, man.
Okay.
I don't.
I'm about to say, how you gonna?
I love his music. I love him as an artist, but after you done been, caught so many times and you still continue to do the same thing, that's just stupid, man.
Well,
See,
every I'm sorry, DC.
Go ahead.
Every story about all those girls all started out the same way. It was either he met him at a concert and he had someone give them his phone number, or they seen him on the street and he gave him the phone number. They called and he said, come over. And all of them voluntarily went over to his house. Parents knew that they was going. One guy, the father, he played guitar for R. Kelly. So all this stuff to me, yeah, it's messed up that he lived his life like that. And it's sad that, young girls is his preference. However, I don't want to give him 100% of the blame. I mean,
I'm with you.
I do give him 100% of the blame. I do give him 100% of the blame because if he was a broke dude inviting you over to do that, you wouldn't have took you.
I object.
He was a man with power and prestige. He was a man in power.
There's some broke child molesters out there.
It is too, but I'm not to this extreme where people are bringing their kids to the band.
But how you blame? How you giving him 100% fault for someone bringing their kids?
I'm with you, Mook.
100% fault because he is a man of power and prestige and influence, and that's how he was able to do that.
Fault, man.
If how many people have brought their damn kids to you, even though
He's
you know
the adult.
Just
I don't want the ones I got.
Yeah, exactly.
Let alone somebody else's.
That's 100%
when
false.
when you got power and influence that some people look at as being important when their kids are trying to be a singer or a star. Or
So
whatever
you
like that.
think Michael Jackson then should have gone down?
He did go down, didn't he?
That's 100% fault.
No, he walked from every one of them child
Right, but I'm
molesters.
saying.
I disagree with that, bro. That's 100%.
If Michael did it, he
I
got
don't-
away
I don't
with it.
give
If he
him
didn't do it, he didn't do it. But I'm saying,
according to you, if he's to carry 100% of the blame, R. Kelly, then so is Michael Jackson.
yeah, of course.
So the parents that let their children
Of
go
course.
stay with Michael Jackson have
Yeah.
no blame.
No.
It's all Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
He's standing behind that one.
That's 100% fault, man. R. Kelly
He got the
had, bro.
influence. He
How
could
would
have
you
said, no,
say
I don't need your kids at my house.
But also the parents could have said, no, I ain't letting my kids come stay with your
too. I
friend.
wouldn't say
He coulda
100%
said, no,
of the
I
blame.
can't
I'm
have
not
the kids
100%.
here.
All right, then.
I'm not going to say 100%.
Well, back
of the
up
blame.
out that 100%.
Back up 100% on the kids on the Michael Jackson side and on R. Kelly. It ain't 100%, but I say
Okay, so we're
That's
going-
100% fault on R. Kelly.
99.
That's 100% fault.
Why would you say that?
Because they had to call him and say, "Hey, I'm bringing my daughter." No, you can't do that, man.
Okay, wait a minute.
And then, hold on, I'm not finished.
All right, go ahead.
As bad as I want you to come over here with them, I'm not allowed to do that because I've already been in trouble. I'm not finna jeopardize my music career and everything I got for some young sex.
All right,
It's 100%. It's on him,
but
bro.
1 plus 1 is
What
2.
you mean 100%?
No, but
It's
listen,
100% on R. Kelly.
it can't be 100%.
If he don't sleep with him, if he don't
Right,
sleep with him, don't
right.
nothing happen.
But
It ain't
Marcus, like you
100%
said,
his fault.
Marcus,
If they hadn't brought him,
they
he
hadn't
couldn't have
have
done it.
brought it. If they called him, had they not called him, had those parents not called him, he wouldn't have the opportunity to say yes or no. So you can't give him 100%. I give him 95.
I give him 100%. I give him 100% like Mark.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna
There's
go
other
further
people
than
out
that.
there. There's
I'm
other
gonna
people
go
out there.
further than that. Some of these parents may have set their daughters up to get that check.
Purposely.
Right.
Purposely.
So there's no way you can blame him 100%.
That's what they was doing with Michael. They was setting him up.
But-
Setting him up, getting them checks.
Okay,
man.
but after all that, you get the checks out here now. The people who you don't want in your business, which federal prosecutors and all that. Now, who to blame on?
Well, blame
His blame
is
is
on
Whose fault
him.
is it?
His blame is on him.
But that's what
It's
I'm
on him.
saying. I'm arguing about him taking all the blame
right.
And them parents, man.
Hold on, DC. What about the kids who have went to people that were legitimate producers of music, and the kids got the music done? They never got touched or molested. So I got to put some blame on R. Kelly.
I'm not saying he ain't got no blame.
I'm
saying 95.
Yes, I agree with you.
I won't even go 95.
I
won't go 95.
They don't have driver's license. They can't take themselves there.
All them parents, they knew who R. Kelly was. Especially these last ones, man. He been doing this for years, man.
Yeah.
And you know about this. And you gonna let your child go with that's like him getting out now. And he swoop up on your daughter.
Right.
And you say, well,
she gonna be a star.
She gonna be a star.
Let him go. Go on with him, baby.
You know about his history.
You ain't but 9. Go on with him.
I'm pushing it to say this, but I'm gonna tell you, he ain't but half responsible.
Right.
And you split the other half up between them girls
parents
that
and
did it. They volunteered.
You hear what Marcus said? Marcus said, I've been through this before. Don't bring your kids to my house. I don't want them type of problems. Take them to my studio with custodial.
I didn't say all that.
All right, hold on. Bo, it's like this.
Custodial parenting.
Like he said, ever since going back to Aaliyah, it's known he has a problem when he deals with these. Okay, so that's like going to a crackhead, giving them some crack and be mad and say it's your fault that you smoked. It's 100% your fault that you smoked this crack, even though I brought it to you, knowing that you have a problem, knowing that you're going to smoke it, but it's your fault that you did it.
The
100%.
parents provided the opportunity.
Right,
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to go deeper than that. It's like when the FBI set people up, when they set up my man Lawrence Taylor with the crack, the reason I think that's bullshit, when they can set up a sting, they call it a sting operation, is because you provide an opportunity. Yeah, so the man, somebody come and give him a good deal on some crack, he gonna buy it. Yeah. But if it hadn't been for you, he may have never had the opportunity to commit that crime.
Right.
So how you gonna set him up? Then when he takes it, then you gonna say you under arrest for taking it. But had you not, it's entrapment. If you had not provided that opportunity,
right,
he may not never had. And then all that set up in police and all that shit is bullshit.
I love that car.
That's entrapment. All day long. But it's a
because
TV
you wouldn't do it in the white neighborhood. You wouldn't leave the door open.
No, it ain't never in the white neighborhood.
No.
It was always in the black neighborhood where you know people who need a ride.
Right.
But as a celebrity, though, he holds a responsibility, man.
Oh, yeah,
no matter what.
He does. We're not taking nothing from him.
He got to go to jail. He going to jail.
Yeah. Right. We ain't taking nothing from him.
Yeah, but when you bait him like that.
And you already been in trouble, man. I mean, you already been in trouble.
You bait our neighborhood like that. They didn't do it to their neighborhoods. That's what I'm saying. They didn't leave a Mercedes-Benz open. They didn't leave a Mercedes-Benz window down and go around the corner and watch it. Yeah. White people still a Mercedes-Benz. But no, they bring it to the black neighborhood. Well, I heard someone on the radio this morning, what did they say? I'd never seen a white guy steal a bike in a black neighborhood.
Can't pedal fast enough. Them niggas
on his ass.
Yeah. Never seen a white guy steal a bike in a black neighborhood.
As soon as he hit the neighborhood, all eyes on him. He ain't gonna make it.
But white people already got bikes, so they don't steal them.
Yeah. But the police department so messed up. I mean, they set people up all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Sting operations all the time. They be talking about the corrupt police, this and that, and how to get rid of it. All they had to do, like I've said on this show before, you've never heard of them when they're trying to figure out who killed somebody or something like that. You never heard them make a police take a lie detector test.
No.
Have you?
Ain't gonna happen.
That ain't gonna happen. And all this corruption and shit, they talking about they can't figure out the police department corrupt. They can't figure. Just like they give people on your job, they give you a random drug test. All they got to do is give them policemen random lie detector tests and ask them the right question, and you would cut all that bullshit out. Yeah. They not gonna damn do it.
You know why?
Yeah, hell yeah, I know why.
Yeah, you know exactly why.
Because they lying.
No, not only that, because what's gonna happen is the FOP lawyer gonna get involved and say lie detectors are not admissible. That's why lie detectors are not admissible in court, but police use that as a tactic.
You can use.
Yeah, use it as a tactic to say, okay, well, I think he might be guilty.
Let's put monitors on.
And in the United States, the police in an interrogation are allowed to lie. Did you know that?
They
coast
do
coast
Now, they
information
can't in
out of it.
Russia, they can't in Ukraine, but in an interrogation in the United States, the police are allowed. In other words, I can
Using a
separate
technique,
you and Will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can take you in a room and I can say, Bo P told me you did it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. They do it all the time. They do it all the
Then
time.
I take you in the room and say, hey, man, Will say you pull the boy pants down.
He a goddamn guy. Hey, I pulled him halfway down.
Will brought him over there. Will the one brought him over there. Go get Will. Bring Will in
The
there.
police can lie. I mean, it is legal in their interrogation. It's in the code book. They can lie.
Yeah.
But they get a suspect, a lie detector. You ain't never heard no police. Well, you know, he said you went for a gun. Well, get him a lie detector. Ain't gonna happen. It ain't never happened. They do not give policemen lie detectors.
You give the body cam any credit? You think that's just how you feel about
Yeah, it's all right, but have you noticed what happened? Like, I saw 2 cases today. Oh, it wasn't
Malfunctioning.
It wasn't working
Oh,
till 10
yeah.
seconds into it.
Yeah.
The body cam didn't come on till after I shot it.
Yeah.
And nigga laying on the ground hollering, ah!
See, a body,
Nice picture. Rolling around the ground.
body cam ain't like body magic.
And
You
then
gotta turn that
and then the
motherfucker on.
police go, and there the gun is, right there.
Camera come right back on.
It don't work till you put it
I'm
on.
gonna pick it up so he can't get it. See, that's how he explained his fingerprints. I'm gonna pick it up so he can't get it.
That body cam shit is something.
You listen to
body
DC
cam.
Curry and these other nuts on Dish Race. We'll be back
My mind's
if the
telling me
FBI don't show
no,
up.
They're gonna play R. Kelly.
but my body telling me
Just to feel your body, your sensual design. You know my heart goes crazy when your tender lips touch mine. Let's explore our love under candlelight and wine. We'll leave the world behind, baby. Girl, do you believe in the miracle of love? Won't you try and see? I'm the one you're dreaming of. Baby, close your eyes. Let your fantasy become real. Oh yeah, real life. Stay till the morning, baby.
ever be my girl.
I wanna rock, baby, girl, like I wanna rock you. I wanna rock you, baby. I wanna know. Stay till the morning. I wanna know if you wanna stay with me. That you want me to rock me all night long. Stay till the morning. I'm begging you, baby, help me on. Stay till the morning, baby. Let me know that you want me to. That you want me to. Temptation thing. I want you to stay. Oh, I wanna love you to stay. I'll do just about anything you want me to do. Stay with me, baby, forever. Oh, why don't you stay? I love everything about you.
All right, y'all, we back. You're listening to This Race on Dash Radio. Marcus King presents Dash Comedy every Wednesday night from 7 to 9 Eastern Standard Time. Well, big ups. Big ups. It's Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Big ups to the family.
I
They
had
here.
a dream
They homes. They homies.
that one day
All right, Marcus, go ahead. Keep on mocking.
that Don Dixie
Oh, no. Leave me out.
right. Don't curse me.
You better keep my name out your mouth.
However, I will drop this in. You know, when I first got out of school, you know, I drove for Daddy King.
Oh,
Yeah, I was chauffeur for Daddy King.
man, no way about it.
I was chauffeur for Daddy King for a couple of years. You know. That's it.
Oh man.
When no punchline.
Everybody got their mouth all wet. Everybody ready.
Ain't no punchline to it. What
I ain't going to the Hall of Fame for that, but they wouldn't let me in no way.
Oh.
But they did let in Whitney Houston. At least a nomination.
And Notorious B.I.G.
B.I.G. Biggie. I love Biggie, man. That's when rap was rap.
Rock and
Biggie
Roll Hall
Small
of Fame.
used to put it down.
It was all a dream.
Another unsolved mystery. Ha ha ha. Unsolved mystery. What y'all think about these award shows? You got the Oscars coming up, the nominations. 20 people, 19 white men, and one somebody else. Was it black or a woman or something? But 19 white out of 20 people, 19 white men. They didn't nominate J-Lo off of for Hustler, which I haven't seen. I got to go see it. Everybody's saying
Yeah, that's very good.
Actually, it's on Voodoo right
they
now.
didn't nominate Eddie for Dolomite.
I don't know why not.
Yeah, he deserved that one. He deserved that one.
Definitely.
Wait, what do y'all think about these names? I didn't even know about the group, some of them white groups that were nominated 9 Inch Nails or whatever.
The Doobie Brothers.
And I ain't mad at it. The Doobie Brothers. I like
Yeah.
I didn't know about 9 Inch Nail. Goldie said she knew about them. She said they're good. You know, you know. But you know, a white group named 9 needs an inch nails. That's all. That's it.
We're gonna have to start naming our
That's all they
kids
got.
Oscar.
That's all white boy got.
That's it, 9 inch.
And it's a nail.
White boy like nails. How about this? How about this? We got some 9 Inch Nails.
Give a lot of cocaine with that.
Oh man,
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
on this show.
And you don't have to be dead to get in there.
Race.
Nope.
No.
But the only black people got nominated are dead.
Good.
Yeah.
That's sad, ain't it?
Is Stevie Wonder in?
No, Run DMC.
Run DMC is in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, they should be.
Stevie Wonder's got to be in.
Yeah.
Is Stevie in there?
Yes.
Stevie's already in there.
Yes.
But this year,
Nobody.
the only 2 black nominees are dead. Whitney Houston's dead. She's still touring on that hologram. But she's dead. And when we gonna start? You know, they used to sing a song in church, "Give Me My Flowers."
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna nominate some live people that I feel should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Starting with Goldie.
I agree.
Her credentials being.
She's qualified.
So, Mook Man, why do you agree, Mook?
I know her. I don't know 9 inch.
I don't know 9 inch nails.
Mook, why do you agree, Mook?
Fingernail, toenail, whatever the hell they are.
Because the album.
She got okay.
Because the album they have a published album.
She has a published album.
Yeah.
One album got you in, player.
Yeah.
And
That's
Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown, King of R&B.
King of R&B.
King of R&B.
In that case, R.
Whitney
Kelly.
said that.
Teddy
In
Riley.
that case, R. Kelly.
R. Kelly should
R.
be.
Kelly, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh, I feel like that's
be.
not gonna work out.
Why?
Why? We ain't talking about
We
what
talking
he
about
did
music.
after. He
I
talking about
made,
music.
I made a baby
We
out
ain't
of
talking about what they did. We talking about music.
You don't feel like
I
you're
made a baby off
I
R.
mean,
Kelly album. And my daddy.
No.
Jacquees.
No.
You know, you can say what you want about R. Kelly. He
R. Kelly is the man.
undeniable.
That's the king of
I
R&B.
get that. Yeah, I understand that.
That's the king of
I
R&B.
understand that. I'm just saying he might not get in.
Don't knock
because
his
of
music.
Canada.
Why?
Because of his
If
personal
he ain't in, James Brown shouldn't be in.
Yeah.
What James Brown do?
I mean, y'all really get shit.
Beat up
Ike Turner?
He got beat up some cars.
I mean, if that's the case, Phil Spector shouldn't be in. None of them should be in.
Exactly.
If that's the case, I like what you said at the end.
Should nobody be in.
Right.
Should nobody be in.
Nobody be in. Yeah.
R. Kelly is a musical genius.
Man, genius, bro.
He did a lot for a lot of people. You say go. He wrote for a lot of people.
Oh, yeah. Michael Jackson, everybody.
He wrote for Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston.
That song he sang at Whitney's funeral. I Look to You. He wrote that.
Heaven Can Wait by Michael Jackson. R. Kelly wrote
Heaven
that.
Can Wait. He wrote for Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good choir in hell. I know that.
Or in prison.
Well, you think he'll go to hell?
If my mama ain't up there and he up there, I got a problem.
Well, your mama's done something we don't know.
Your mama ain't pleased a lot of people like R. Kelly did. Your mama ain't got the skills R. Kelly got.
You telling me that R. Kelly gonna get into
Your
heaven
mama
based
up
on
there,
album
bro.
sales?
Your mama up there, boo.
I hope she is.
Your mama probably
If
can
R.
cook a
Kelly's
good
up there.
She up there, my mama up there
Numbers
too.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both.
And if R. Kelly come in there, my mama will whip his ass. I believe my mama will whip his ass.
Yeah.
Boy, your mama might can make a good pig feed even though we ain't supposed to be eating pork, but she
That is improved enough people.
yeah, she gonna get that though. She definitely going.
But I don't think a man will be disqualified. You may put an asterisk by his name.
Yeah.
Like they gonna do
Astros. They're gonna put a block.
Well, like the Houston Astros, they just proved that they cheated
That's right.
with
I
us.
want to ask you
cheated
about
for a minute.
baseball. I know you're a big baseball.
But stealing signs is nothing new.
Ronald Osley
Right,
should
been
be
doing
there.
that.
That ain't nothing.
I
new.
think
doing that.
They
I did
just
it when I was playing.
they just said right. We didn't.
We used to say, "Hey man,"
They just took it up
call
a
the
notch.
play. We used to call it out. Curveball.
Yeah. They just took it up a notch. You know, technology allowed them to steal it, and then by computer they were sending signs to the dugout.
Right.
And then you had to go to some old school shit. The boy was knocking on the garbage can.
Yeah.
Let the-
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's
Cold.
crazy.
You know what pitches? If I hit it 2 times, curve. If I hit it 1, that's fastball.
You know how loud you got to be hit on a garbage can when you're in that state?
With a bat, no. Just hold it.
That's how you go when you
If
go
you
to the
listening
dope
for
house.
it, you can hit.
Yeah.
2.
You can hit.
One.
You know. And
But
they
these
talking
when
about taking.
when you playing that really, when you playing, did anybody ever say, "Hey man," somebody get to second base and he tell you he come back, say, "Hey man," when he do
Well,
that?
if a guy's on second base, a lot of times you got signals. The guy on second base can tell you what's coming.
Yeah.
You got signals between him, but it ain't nothing like having a camera in
Right.
center field,
Right.
zeroing in on the catcher's sign.
And the eye, he
And
can
showing
see
what-
the eyes of the.
But see, they used to pay people to read lips. That's why everybody hold their playbook up like this now.
Yeah.
So that's why they put the
In
cameras out there
football,
now.
yeah, these
Football.
people
Right,
read
right.
lips.
And then after they started getting black coaches on first base, third base sign, they couldn't read the nigga's
Read it.
lips.
They said,
Right.
get the goddamn.
No, what it was, the lips was too big. No, what it was, the lips was too fat. Too fat.
And they go back and ask the white man, well, what did the nigga say?
Yeah,
Man, I don't know what that
I
nigga
couldn't see through
said.
them fat lips, sir.
Play ball.
I couldn't see through his fat lips, sir. I didn't understand what it was.
On another sad sport note, can we have a moment of silence for Baltimore?
Oh. Well,
Oh, y'all need a moment of silence.
That was
though.
tragic.
wow.
Y'all need a moment of
We don't
silence.
need a moment
Season of
of silence.
silence.
Season.
It went down.
Right.
We don't need a moment of silence.
It went
'Cause
down,
I can
man.
guarantee
We need
you.
a moment of silence for Dallas coach.
I can guarantee you that out of everybody's team up here,
Yeah.
we made it the farthest.
Y'all made it further.
That's true.
No,
Yeah.
Let me tell you what that's like, Mookie.
That's true.
You know what that's like, Mookie?
Huh?
That's like a man drowning in the ocean. Somebody swim out there, save him. He can't swim. Somebody swim out there, he dying, he drowning. He 300 feet out in the ocean. He can't swim. That's like you go out there and save him and bring him in 350 yards.
Yeah, don't bring him all
And
the
then
way.
turn him loose.
Yeah.
He still drowns.
Still
He
drowns.
still
Don't tell
drowned.
me we made it
He
the
still
furthest.
drowned.
We made it the furthest. We had a chance.
It's called Super Bowl.
See what happened
Well,
was
then he could
You
stand
just,
up and just walk in.
y'all just as out of it as the Falcons.
Right.
And the Cowboys.
Not just.
And my Cowboys.
No,
y'all out
y'all
of
been
it.
and my Bears.
Y'all been there. Y'all been there so long.
And his Browns.
The thing is, the Falcons got a longer vacation. They can go ahead and kick it.
They gone fishing early.
Y'all, that means y'all did all that fighting for nothing. You could have been hanging out.
It wasn't for nothing.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'll pull him for him, boy. I'll pull him for
I
him.
was pulling for him too. I definitely
Only
was
black
pulling for him.
quarterback left.
Yes, sir.
Only black quarterback left now is Russell Wilson.
No,
On the black-
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Russell out. They got beat.
No, they didn't. They won. They came back and
won.
won that game. And he half
Seahawks-
black, so at least we got
No,
half
they
of
lost
that
that
game.
game.
No, Seahawks lost.
Yeah, they
No,
saw.
Seahawks.
Yeah, they lost that game.
They lost to Green Bay.
I'm talking about Mahomes.
Yeah, Mahomes.
Kansas City.
Light-skinned boy.
Kansas City.
Yeah.
Black
Half
kid.
white boy.
He's getting lighter and lighter.
He half
white boy.
black, so we got half. We got half a
It's
nigga.
amazing how you can
That's what
distinguish
white
against
folks
the
said.
Ravens
Hey,
quarterback who
we
was
can let
darker.
him
You
go.
know he was gone, but you can't distinguish between the two light-skinned boys left.
Right, one from Moana.
And they came back. They came back and got that game, boy.
I ain't gonna lie, the way the Ravens was playing, it looked like it was fixed. They dropping all them passes.
Come on, man.
I
It
said-
I
wasn't
didn't see
Lamar's
that
fault.
all season.
It wasn't Lamar
I didn't
Jackson's
see
fault.
that
I did
all
say-
season.
Oh, he hit some of them in the chest.
It made the dude on the running back only ran for what, 28 yards?
He
Something
hit
like
some
that?
of them in
Come
the
on, man.
chest.
Y'all should get Antonio Brown. He's
No,
he's
we
available.
don't need them problems.
No, we need to get
them
black
problems.
Hey, Shaggy, don't play BME like
We
that.
don't need them problems. We got 2 first-round draft
Shaggy,
picks.
don't
We
be
good.
front.
Hollywood police
And
said
ain't nobody leaving. Everybody's extended their contract.
So who
We
gonna
good.
win Super Bowl, man? 49ers.
49ers, that's what I'm
Titans.
rolling with. I'm rolling with the 49ers.
49ers.
But I ain't gonna, I'm
Ain't
rolling.
got a chance, man.
big money's on
I
Titans.
think Baltimore. I think they stayed out on.
Don't put it past the Titans. They beat all the number one prospects.
Someone right, man.
Yeah.
I think that 2
Except
weeks
the
off.
49ers.
I think that 2 weeks off just wasn't good.
That may have been. They got out the groove.
Yeah, I think that 2 weeks off just.
No,
killed it.
I'm gonna
Killed
tell you
it.
what happens, man. Like 2
Thank
weeks,
you.
like you say, 2 weeks off, and then you got the hottest cat in the league, and you shut him down for a little bit.
What they-
Now he was doing this thing. He still got 300-some yard pass.
He was hitting them in the. He was hitting them on
and
the
he hitting
numbers.
all of them was getting. You know,
They
was dropping the ball.
his
dropping
team
the balls
failed him.
like they-
He
like it
didn't
was
fail.
fixed.
His team failed him.
I said the same thing, man.
Man, I said this game fixed. Look how he's just dropping these passes.
Well,
in.
you know, honestly,
Come on, man.
he don't. They shut down his tight ends. He like to throw to the tight ends. So he
But the
shut
other
the tight
boys
ends
open.
down.
The other boy opened the ball, hit him in the hand.
Yeah,
That means-
I agree with you on that. I agree with you, but they did. They shut him down a little bit. They threw him off his game, but I think that 2 weeks, and then Ingram was hurt, so Ingram couldn't run like he wanted to. I don't know why he ain't used the other guy we got, but Ingram wasn't running because he was
Fixed.
hurt. So
And they interviewed Lamar
But I-
after the game, and he said something. I don't know what it was. I
he
couldn't
did.
figure it out.
I'm the bada
Well,
of
he said
the
something.
bill.
He did what he did. Did what he did. Did what he did.
Big
You know, I did the best I could do. You know, did what he did.
But
I did the best I could
said
do.
something.
I saw him make a run in that game where he stopped. Oh, this is NFL. This ain't Pop Warner.
Right.
He stopped, hesitated, juked, and stepped and speed. I was like,
And took
what?
off again.
Took off again.
Yeah.
And this is NFL.
Oh, he's
man.
incredible. Ain't no doubt.
He's
about it.
incredible, man. He's incredible.
Ain't no doubt about
Yeah.
it. And I really, even in the fourth quarter, I thought they were gonna come back because you got them 350-pound linemen chasing your ass around for 3 quarters. That fourth quarter,
They tired.
They can't run chasing boys.
Yeah.
They tired. They'll be standing still like cattle at night.
Yeah.
Somebody get him.
What it is.
But I feel bad for you, Mook.
yeah, I
Feel
did too.
bad for you, man.
I did too.
I know
I
it was
did.
a lonely night, and after about third quarter, it's pretty much over. Would you switch
Yeah.
over to porno?
No,
I started to call
I turned
you.
over
One
when
of your
you sleep.
favorite.
Hey, Mook, I started to call you, but I knew you weren't
Go
going
to go
to
get
No,
some chips.
I wasn't answering the phone for
I
nobody.
knew you wasn't gonna answer your phone.
I turned over went to sleep, man. I didn't even watch the.
You didn't beat off that night.
Well, another thing that only me,
He got a wife. He shouldn't
only
be
me and
beating
Tim
off.
can talk about.
Porno, man.
Another thing that only Tim and I can talk about, the college championship game.
Oh yeah,
that's you.
How about
yeah, only
that?
me and Tim been
well,
in college. They don't know nothing.
Well,
Well,
that's you.
shit, they been.
Who knows?
played
That's
college.
you.
I've been to college,
they
bro.
been
I played college.
played college.
Yeah.
Yeah, on
Never
Xbox.
played college. He played like he went.
You didn't go to college. You played college.
No, nigga, I played football in college.
Oh,
But I was rooting for Clemson that game. I really was. I was rooting for Clemson. But I knew LSU.
I was pulling for Clemson.
But LSU ghetto.
LSU got there by your house, Mom.
Yeah, LSU got a bunch of players that's failing, but they can play ball, so they keep.
Oh, that's all. No,
yeah, I mean, shit.
in all college football, you look at them boys that play for Alabama. You tell me them boys.
Ain't no way all them boys be average students.
Right.
I
Taking
be looking in the eyes. I be like, they don't know nothing but where that A1 hole is. That's it. They know that football. That's all they know.
All they know.
That's all they know.
That's how they got to do all their math classes. They got to put it in football and play terms.
Exactly.
But that boy Lawrence, he bad boy. Yeah, he might put some weight on him if he go to when he go to the NFL because he a little strange man. He look like Tim out there with some
Tarzan.
I always
And
come
that little
back.
running back from LSU. Oh my God.
You're an easy target.
I know. It's all right. I get it.
Tim, you like
I get it.
you like picking daisies in the summer.
I understand that.
Did you see the quarterback Burrows though? After they won, you seen him light him
Smoke
cigar.
cigar.
Yeah, quarterback
Yeah,
sit
dressing room. Yeah,
sit on the
he's
side and lit him a cigar.
Like
Going to my adult job.
No, he going to.
No, I'm
He's going
paid.
first round.
He said, I'm paid now.
Heisman.
I'm
Texas
paid.
mama say, well, you ain't got to worry no more.
Right.
Right.
Mama
He put out a
pick a double
He
wide.
put out a GoFund page after the draft and he raised $400,000 for. He right here from he from Ohio. Raised $400,000 for. He said poor people in his neighborhood where he came from.
Yeah.
Let me try that.
And I was tempted to send something, but usually when people send me them things, go fund me. I send them a text back. Go
I'm
fund
definitely-
yourself.
I can at least, if he can raise $500,000, I can at least raise $400,000. Man, I need to do
And
that
what you
every
basing
month.
that on?
Every month.
What you basing that
They're
on?
going to give those
Just
kids.
$400, you mean?
Yeah, $400.
Oh yeah, you get $400.
Yeah, at least $400. Yeah, definitely that.
Yeah, you all better get $400.
Man,
Yeah, well, LSU, they beat them down. Clemson went down.
sunshine.
Oh, and you know, in college basketball, all the upsets are happening too. All the top ranked teams are being beat by unranked.
Oh yeah,
teams.
Clemson beat Duke.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, they
Unranked
beat
teams-
Duke yesterday.
Unranked teams are beating ranked
Yeah,
teams
Clemson
like
beat
crazy,
Duke, man.
So now the question is people are saying, okay, do kids have to go to these big schools to be recognized?
Well, I think it
Do
was.
the big school coaches are they the best out there because these little school coaches are bringing up cats that's playing some serious ball?
athletes-
They want to start.
One thing that has helped, they got that new rule now. College athlete can change. Used to have to sit out.
Right.
A year.
If he
Yeah.
transferred.
Right.
transfer,
Now
you had to
he
sit
can
out.
come right in and play. Yeah.
Yeah. And if your coach leaves, if your coach gets fired or leaves, you can also transfer right out as well.
You're reading too.
But the truth of the matter with
You were
regards
coached by
to
that
college sports, if it wasn't money oriented and everything, all the HBCUs would win every championship they ever won. But the politics won't let the best black players go to the HBCUs. If you want to go to the NFL, son,
You better go to the. You better
You
go.
got to go.
SEC.
Yeah.
you got
D1.
You gotta go.
And
to
who was that
Division
just
One.
got a doctorate into the Hall of Fame? Carmichael, the wide receiver from
Got what into the Hall of Fame?
Got inducted into the Hall of Fame.
got what into the
And
Doctor.
What he got?
Doctoring into
He
the Hall
got
of Fame.
doctoring.
he's doctoring. He's doctoring in the
But he said he got
I'm talking
doctorate.
about that college comment.
Doctoring to the Hall of Fame.
Whatever it is. He
On his
got-
way.
Old school,
he
you need
got-
the mic right about
he
now.
got-
Put him in. They put him in.
He got
Inducted,
honored
I
to the
believe
Hall of
is
Fame, whatever y'all want to say.
In
Old school need
right?
the mic back now.
The
put him
wide
in.
receiver from Philadelphia, Carmichael.
Yeah, they doctoring me.
He went to a black college. He went to a black college.
Oh, it can be done. I think Jerry Rice went to. Well, Jerry Rice went
Jerry
to.
Rice
A lot of
Valley State.
NFL players.
I mean, it can be done.
You forgot about Walter Payton, Jackson State.
But I'm
Jackson
telling
State.
you,
Dub
Yeah,
with-
they got a few
if
guys.
all of the
go to
best
NFL.
black ball players went to HBCUs, they would whip every white school in the country's ass.
Yeah.
But you cannot do it. I mean, the way the system is set up, you can't do it.
The HBCU.
And then it doesn't make sense for the athlete. I went to HBCU, but it doesn't make sense for the athlete. I watch what them boys eat. And you go to them white schools, man.
Yep.
Steak and
They
lobster.
be eating like they already in the NFL.
Exactly.
Steak and lobster.
Exactly.
And
Oh,
you
yeah,
go to
prime
black
rib.
schools,
Shrimp scampi.
in black schools, and football players would be in line with us, and that lady slapping that shit on that plate.
Caviar. No, penitentiary food. That's
Y'all
what they
play
give you.
good tomorrow. Y'all play good tomorrow.
Them beans.
Here's the extra loner sandwich.
And I heard they had salt Pete in it.
Yeah.
Oh no, not
Oh,
that.
yeah.
No, not that.
And they still
Black
get
college.
they still get trays.
Yeah.
Yeah, black colleges eat pretty good though.
Hey, no,
They
they
had salt Peter.
Eat it in the food.
They put that
Oh,
stuff
wow.
in there.
Keep me from getting excited.
Whoa.
On campus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all
Oh
the
yeah,
guys don't go home.
that's why I was down, huh?
Hey,
You thought it was you, huh?
she
I
did
thought it
too.
was me.
I'm gonna tell you something.
That's why I tell you
It didn't
about
work
that.
too good at my college. It didn't work too good. We would
What college you went to? ITT Tech.
DeVry.
DeVry 2.0.
That's how you electricity.
College Park.
DeVry.
It ain't college, nigga.
No, he went to College Park.
You know, HBCU can't buy your mama a house.
No.
HBCU can't get your mama a job and set her up and all those other things that these other colleges are doing. Like Alabama, they
Once you
get.
pull around that cord.
Thank you so much, player.
You're right.
Yeah, they just can't afford it.
They can't do it. But I was just saying theoretically, if the best players, black players, went to black colleges, nobody else would stand a chance. They wouldn't stand it.
No.
But politically, you can't do it. And if you get ready to get drafted in the NFL, and from time to time, they reach into the HBCs and get a player.
Yeah.
But he would not get what he would have gotten if he had gone to
Signing bonus.
Right.
He
He wouldn't have the exposure.
He
definitely ain't going
One
first
thing,
round.
The exposure. The exposure.
Okay, how
is
good it is.
Nice
He ain't going
round.
first round.
It ain't gonna happen.
He gonna be the second day of the
But
NFL
but like you
draft.
said,
the second
HBCU, they're
day.
not gonna get your mama a job, but they'll pay to keep the cell phone on so they can call you. They'll give you a phone. I'm gonna give you this phone.
They're gonna be like from Jackson State University. Where's Jackson? Oh, Mississippi. Yeah.
Jackson, Mississippi.
From the Hampton.
Mighty Muskrats.
To that number 291.
From the Morehouse College. They'd be like, Mo, what?
Yeah.
I thought their water was off.
Drafted at 291. What's his name? Cortez Davis. Cortez Davis.
Yeah.
They're saying now,
Is he
since
here?
Tom Joyner retired, a lot of them schools might fold.
May fold, man. Ain't nobody gonna be hustling
Yeah, he
for him.
raised a lot
But he
of money.
said he gonna keep doing it for him. He said he gonna keep
Yeah.
doing it.
He did a lot for HBC.
Yeah, he sent a lot of people to college.
Oh,
like
man.
I told before, a lot of them got real ignorant. Like what's the school here? Morris Brown, where he offered them so
him
many
out.
millions of dollars, and they said no because he wasn't in their religious realm. Or whatever.
Yeah.
Morehouse got a religion?
Religion deep, bro.
Morehouse, Morris Brown.
Morris Brown. I was like, yeah.
Are you listening?
Morehouse got that.
What religion they practice that don't take money?
Well, they were saying it was secular money. It was money that wasn't affiliated with their religion. They're Methodists, I believe. Am I right or wrong?
I don't know. I'm not. I couldn't go there with you.
Huh? AME African Methodist.
Yeah, Methodist.
Episcopal. AME
They
African.
get Bill all
They
his
from the
money back?
islands.
They only
They
gave
did.
him.
They did?
I don't know
That
if
was
they gave back
Spellman.
to Bill,
That
but
was
they gave
They
it
give it to
somebody.
somebody. Huh?
That was Spellman.
Which was dumb
Spellman.
shit I ever heard in my life.
right.
They gave him the unused money. He did not get all the $20 million back.
Well, they gave him something back.
Yeah,
Whatever they
yeah,
gave
yeah.
back was ignorant, man.
Well, somebody donated some money because they was on the
And his
news
daughter
last
went there. You
week.
know, his daughter went to school there too.
Whose daughter went where?
Bill Cosby. His daughter went to Spellman.
I didn't know
Oh,
that.
you're talking about Keisha Knight Pullman. That
No,
ain't
Yeah,
his
that's not his real. Rudy went to Spellman. Yes,
His daughter went to
His real
Spellman.
daughter went there.
His daughter went to Spellman.
And Denzel Washington boy went to Morehouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he
Yeah.
signed, but I think he got drafted way down drafted. I don't even
296.
You know, Frank Ski's son played for LSU. On the radio, his son's a cornerback.
Yeah, cornerback. Yeah, that's
That's Frank Ski's son?
Frank Ski's
Yeah.
son.
Okay.
So when your son get a
Congratulations, Frank Ski.
Yeah, he's from Baltimore.
Frank, and they,
He's from Baltimore. I want to put that out there.
Baltimore.
Randy Moss on the tight
Randy
end.
Moss son.
Frank Ski.
He from
Yeah,
Baltimore.
Frank Ski from Baltimore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he back on now?
Yeah, he on
back out
103.
tomorrow.
103 in the morning.
Who-
In the
Who's
morning.
his co-host now that they fired Wanda?
Shit, they go in and out.
They got a young lady and Ronnie Jordan sits in sometime.
Okay.
But they got a young lady too. That's he got his own little crew. He got young cats now. He got young cats, whole different cats.
I like Ronnie.
Oh
I
yeah.
like Ronnie Jordan, funny brother.
Yeah, I know Ronnie Jordan. Yeah.
Yeah, he was on there this week. I don't know if he on there on the regular, but he's been on there this week.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. And he was wasn't Frank Ski a rapper or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two Hype Brothers and a dog.
that
Frank
was
Ski
that-
is the original Doodle Brown.
That
Yeah,
was
the
not-
original Doodle Brown.
That was not rap. That was club music.
Club.
Oh,
Go.
Thank you, Mookie.
Thank
Go,
you.
go.
That was not
Mookie,
rap.
well,
Thank you for the
since you're
correction,
so
Mookie.
knowledgeable,
Yeah, he had a
With a
black,
name
he had
like
a black
might be
past.
something else you can explain to me.
Yeah.
Really, from a civilian point of view.
All right.
Talk to me about trap music.
Well, now see that I don't know anything about because that originated here in Atlanta. So, up north, we didn't have trap music. We just dealt with hardcore rap,
What is
trap music?
Is it?
Come to the microphone, Ant. Get the mic. Turn your mic
Come on,
Ant.
Ant. Tell us what trap
Golden,
music is.
can you help me? I'm not clear on it.
Trap music, where they talk about drug selling, everything that's street.
Trap house.
Everything that happens in the trap house. Drug
That's trap
selling,
music.
killing, prostitution.
How many songs can you make about that?
Getting head.
I mean,
crackheads.
everybody got different sounds.
That's why they all sound the same.
Thousands.
That's why they all sound the same.
Everybody got a
And
different
Love,
sound.
world famous and Love. Give us some education, man, on trap music.
Like he a trapper.
No, but the trap music, it came in following like the Booty Shake era. Lil Jon and.
Why is T.I. and 2 Chainz? Why are they so deep into it?
Well, they started it. If you let them.
They started.
They started.
Have you been to the Trap Museum?
That's where
I'm
the
about to
money
say,
at.
see, I got a trap.
Well, that's
museum.
where these questions are coming from.
Yeah, he want a trap museum.
The Trap Museum is nice. We went there.
Of course you did.
You would go to that.
It's very nice.
You would go to that. Did
Of
you go to
course
Martin
you
Luther
went.
King Museum?
Not yet. But I'm taking
Would
my
you
I
go
have
to
not
trap
been to the
museum?
Martin Luther
I'm
King
taking
piece.
because hold on, I'm taking my mother there.
I think Trap Museum is just $10.
Yeah.
Martin Luther King is free.
That help with his decision making. How much is Martin Luther King? $35.
But hold
How
on
much
now.
is
But
$50?
Ant, let me get the basis of what the definition. What is trap music? And I know I'm not the only old nigga out here that don't know.
When you were trapping, Ant.
The most of y'all be faking like you know, like I've been doing for a year or so. But give me the lowdown, Ant.
I mean, but yeah, that's pretty much what trapping is.
Yeah,
It's
what's
about
trapping is.
being on the block, selling drugs, and either doing drugs, stuff like
Dating
pretty
the
much stuff
twats.
like that.
I'm trying to take
Taking the thoughts.
Yeah.
What else go on in the trap house, Bo?
prostitution.
A lot of dope
Yeah,
smoking.
yeah.
When I was in there, I'm just tell you from my experience.
Wow.
The lights
Here we
was
go.
off, the toilet was broke, wasn't no TV, wasn't no cable or nothing. Everything was live action. It's kind of like real TV in there. It's like reality TV. And I would sit in my corner, and I would hit my little thing. You know what I mean? I would do my little thing over there in the corner. What I'm doing, I'm doing.
The lights be off.
I used to work in the trap house.
You fix the lights?
No.
You electrician. You fix the lights?
No, that's
Is that why the lights was off?
Yeah, you don't want the lights on in the trap house.
Yeah,
Marcus.
P used to be on them Percocets.
And there's a whole
You gotta go kill
genre,
it,
there's
my
a
damn
whole
man. I'm gonna tell you
category
that,
of music just about the trap house.
About the trap house,
This
about
nigga
trapping.
killed my damn. Been like he wasn't.
Is it gone? Is
This
it?
nigga was doing crack.
First,
Okay,
I'm
sorry.
gonna stack some ones.
Between trapping and twerking. That's
Then
what's
I'm
winning
So
right now.
what about the future of trap music? I mean, how long can you talk about that?
Every generation has their own trap
Generation
music.
has
Yeah, every day.
Trap.
Like this new generation, they all popping pills now. So
Yeah.
we talking about
Now, after
Percocet.
this
It's gonna be opioid
Molly's.
music.
Yeah,
What wasn't
opioid.
there? But now DC, you can correct this.
Next thing gonna
They,
be.
they don't
sex
talk
trafficking.
about selling cocaine no more.
Sex trafficking
Cocaine
gonna
is
be the
like
next
dead.
music.
But don't you remember the song by Muddy Waters, Champagne and
Muddy water, nigga. What?
Champagne and Champagne?
Yes, I do remember.
Okay.
Let me tell you.
I mean, yeah.
You want to know
That's what it's all about?
You want
drugs.
to? You don't want to know the first original trap song?
What?
I'm your pusher man.
Yeah.
1970.
Curtis Mayfield.
Mayfield,
I'm your
Superfly.
mama. I'm your daddy.
I'm the nigga.
Yeah.
I'm your
That's
doctor
trap
when you
music.
need.
Yeah.
Want
Have some coke, have some weed.
You know me.
I'm
I'm
your
your friend. Your main boy. Thick and thin.
I'm your pusher
pusher
man. That's the first trap song right there, baby.
Now, 20 years from now, what trap song will people who are our age be quoting?
First, I'm gonna stack some ones. Then I'm gonna stack some more.
How excited everybody got. Everybody
Young
got so
Jeezy,
excited.
baby, Young Jeezy. That's
Yeah.
the king of trap.
King of trap music right there.
Lil Bootsy, all them king
them
trap
trap
music.
guys.
Lil
Yeah.
everything.
That ain't mine.
Well,
Rubber band,
okay. Here's my next question then.
And look, play some
What
trap music
artist? I
coming
know
up next.
T.I. is up in there and 2 Chainz, but who making the trap hits?
Now,
Oh, you got Lil Webby, Lil Big.
Name a trap hit.
Lil Baby, you got look.
Lil
Oh, I do
Lil
love
Baby
that.
just got
Lil, or young.
Lil Belly,
Yeah, yeah,
Lil
yeah,
Belly,
yeah.
all
One
of
at a
them.
time, man. Who? Lil Baby.
Lil Baby, Lil Belly, all of
Lil
them.
Baby just got in some trouble. Didn't he?
Lil
No,
Baby.
that's-
You got
that's
Lil
what
Baby.
Dub-
You
Promoter's
got
ass.
Dub
That's the one that
Baby.
whooped that
That's
promoter's
Dub
ass.
Dub Baby is the hottest cat out right now.
That's Dub Baby.
Now,
Yeah, he
Lil
got
Baby
one of the hottest
is
cats
another
out
one.
right
That's Dub Baby.
Dub Baby.
The two different people.
How many babies is it?
it's three of
They
them.
all babies, all them children.
They twins.
It's It's Baby, it's Da Baby, and it's Lil Baby.
Yeah. Da Baby is the hot one right now.
Da Baby.
All of them doing, you know, on the mic, man. All babies doing trap music. All the babies doing
All
trap
the
babies.
I be wondering how the hell they come over. Yeah, all the babies doing
Babies
trap.
trapping their
Who
ass.
babysitting these children? Who's watching these babies? Who babysitting?
City Baby up next.
Yeah.
The government watching.
Yeah.
Oh, how they come up with their name? Like who broke my lamp, Da Baby?
And you would think by now, artists would stop using Lil anyway.
Oh, well, listen. We got.
Cause you grow out, you got Lil Duval, you got Lil
Lil JJ,
Wayne,
Lil JJ.
Lil JJ.
Nah, he big JJ. You know, he changed it into
What
big
about
JJ.
what's his name? Son was Lil somebody.
Bow Wow.
Lil Bow Wow.
Lil
you know,
Romeo.
changing- Lil
God damn.
Romeo. What's his name, son?
Masterpiece.
I mean, you would think that people stop using.
Well, what
They
they
don't
do
use
is
them. They don't use them no more.
when the
What
word
about
like
like
Lil
Big?
Bow Wow.
Everybody
Bow Wow
big.
doesn't use them no more. We
Lil
just
Bow Wow made Lil hot, so
But you got
everybody
little
knew
dudes who call
artists.
themselves big too. What about that? Little dudes who call themselves big. Little dude, but he calls himself big OG, big dog, big whatever. It's
I feel like you made all those up.
Then the top names: Lil, Young, and Big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Young Jeezy, Young Thug,
Young Jock.
Young Jock.
So once you get big enough,
Did y'all see on Facebook? I know I'm jumping around.
it's your show.
Crisscross.
Young Jock. Now, was this I saw him driving. I saw him
Uber.
They
driving.
driving, share driver.
Yeah, that share driver is called Pull Up.
Yeah.
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 He was driving.
That was a joke, right?
right.
No, he said that he wanted to do it because he just wanted to show
He
people.
want to show people that.
Taji, what's his name, did it too. Pinson, what's his name?
Taji Henson.
To rise.
Taji
But,
Henson.
but Young Jock actually said he doing to show young kids that you ain't got to just wait to trap
Yeah.
and do rap music. He said you can get out and do a hustle. That's why he's doing it.
Legally,
He said he's
yeah.
showing kids that
I like
there's
Jock,
another
man.
hustle.
I love Jock, man. I
Yeah,
love
Jock
Young
good dude.
man.
Yeah, he good
Yeah.
business.
They here tomorrow night.
and he
Jock
working.
and Shorty is here tomorrow night.
Here at Uptown?
Yeah, doing a
coming.
roast.
What
of
my
Shorty.
name is?
Roast Shorty.
They're doing a roast
What
of
is all
Shorty.
these roasting people that don't matter?
very, very important. Wow.
He ain't got no
Shawty
oven
on
at
the
the
radio,
house.
man. Shawty got a nice.
He ain't got no oven at the house.
I mean, you know, he roasted Bo P. Okay.
They got the
I
number
go
one
with that.
radio
I go
station
with
here in
that.
Atlanta right
I go
now.
with that. He got some juice.
They was number
Hey,
one.
they gonna roast
Number one
Shawty.
morning show.
Really?
Shorty and Jock. Yeah, they got number
They
one
number
morning show.
one?
They
Yeah,
number
man.
one, bro.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
man.
They got the
Yeah.
youth.
Wow.
The youth is what's listening to
Yeah.
them.
Not
Glad
just you,
for him,
us.
too. I like Shorty. We used to ride motorcycles together.
What my name is?
Was he on a tricycle or a regular?
No, he had a chopper, man.
Damn.
Shorty had a chopper.
A real local?
Yeah, Shorty had a big,
Big chopper.
big
man.
chopper.
Okay.
And Young Jock had fired him. I never got to the
wheels
bottom of it, but he let him come back. But I asked Young Jock why you fired him. They wouldn't tell me.
You have been to the good hide and did
What my name is? I'm like, man, I ain't get the joke, but that's
Okay, I got a little clear understanding of
trap music.
trap music. But I still don't see how you. I mean, are the records selling?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's what's selling. That's
No one
all
knows what they're
that's all
saying.
Selling.
The Baby is the number one artist right now.
No one knows what they're saying.
The baby,
The Baby.
not little baby.
No one.
You seen this on Hot, popping the nails.
Anybody in here bought trap? Bought a trap CD?
Yeah.
No.
Cause little baby got
They don't
a
make
song.
CDs anymore, DC.
CEO.
Lil Baby got a song where he said, "I'm gonna eat your booty like ice cream." That's when I turn him off.
Body a nigga.
That, am I right?
Eat your
And Lil,
booty
he said,
like
"I'm gonna
ice
eat your
cream."
booty like ice cream." Lil Baby got a song.
That be going on in trap house?
I assume. Why we don't need to go there, DC? Unless you want to go there, DC.
I guess DC. I guess that's a trap.
Oh my God! Yeah.
That's a Venus fly trap right there.
But you know, it's crazy because you see all this and you see Lil Baby and this, and then the real names is Akon got his own coins in his own city now. He got his own Wakanda that he's building out there in Senegal.
Yeah,
Line of City.
Yeah, he got his
it's done.
Akon City.
That don't never work.
2008
What that white
president-
girl bought that place here in Georgia? They went bankrupt in a year.
But Akon
Akon got
money, man.
got his
Akon
own
got some
banking.
money.
He gonna have his own banking.
Yeah,
He's
Akon
doing
got
the
some money.
Acorn
That
system
shit
for
don't
banking.
work either.
Cryptocurrency.
What happened to them other
Cryptocurrency.
coins? That other currency they come up with?
Cryptocurrency. It's called Acoin.
What they call them coins?
A-coins.
Them other coins, Bitcoin.
You know, Wu-Town tried to buy their own. Remember, they tried to buy Wu-Town out in Idaho somewhere. They was going to call it Wu-Town. They was trying to buy it.
I think that's what Kanye trying to do.
Right. So everybody got
Trying to set up
their
his
own
own-
cult. What's happening?
Yeah.
You know, when you get your own city like Acorn, get you get to govern your own city.
Acorn.
Right.
You get the Akon.
But I mean,
you get the government. You get the government.
Some cities within cities break off and do that. Because like when I was living in over there by Stonecrest, they did it.
Right.
They broke off from Latonia.
Right.
Oh, they just had it in Fulton County.
Fulton County did the same thing. So South Fulton broke off from Fulton.
All the street lights was out in about 6 months. Them niggas couldn't manage. Them niggas couldn't manage their way out of.
Them cities gonna be called Zone X. You know the white man gonna name it Zone X. Don't go over there.
You want your own damn.
Because you got to file for government, government assistance and stuff for different things.
Yeah.
And if you ain't got the right people in place for your little town, they don't give it to you. You're just caught up in the wash. Yeah.
Yeah.
So DC, you got your own little town down there.
I don't want no damn time. I got my hands full trying to run my household, brother.
That's a town.
That's a town right there.
That's a town.
Pit bulls, pigs.
I got some people locked up over there right now.
Bunch of light-skinned folks living with it.
Yeah.
I don't want no time. I'm not interested in politics. I'm not like Cardi B.
She running.
Did you
She wasn't running for
see
Bernie Sanders endorsed her.
DC, you seen the video out with Cardi B when she was stripping? She was taking beers from guys who was there, trying to tip her, and she'll grab their beer bottle and stick it up in a couple times again.
I ain't seen her do it, but I've seen it
done before too.
I said,
And that
damn,
pink-
at club, not in my house. I've seen it done.
Right.
Damn.
Blue flame.
Yeah.
And that's just not. It's not. I don't.
That's not attractive.
That's not my.
Are they still doing the ping pong thing?
I've
where they
seen a
shoot
lady
out?
turn over backwards and drink the whole beer down and take the beer out and walk around.
Yeah, walk around.
Fill it back up.
Wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. This is not about. Okay. All right.
It's gonna get worse than that.
What else? You say?
I seen a lady pick up quarters with her thing and stack them. I seen a lady pick up quarters and stack them.
I seen her
I
smoke
seen a
cigarettes.
woman smoke a cigar.
Yeah, in the coochie. Yeah. I seen a woman stick a watermelon in and slice it up. And
He lied. She dead right now.
Slice it up.
I seen a woman.
I seen a man stick his whole head. Wow.
Come on with hog head cheese.
I seen a mechanic stick his head out and say, give me that 38-inch wrench.
You listen to DC Curry on this race.
Come out with a smoothie.
Give us a break. Let me try to get everything back under control. We done went off the deep end up in here.
First things first, I pop freaks all the honeys, dummies, playboy bunnies, those wanting money. Those the ones I like cause they don't get Nathan but penetration. Unless it smells like sanitation. Garbage I turn like doorknobs. Heart throb never, black and ugly as ever. However, I stay Gucci down to the socks. Rings and watch filled with rocks. And my jam knocking your Mitsubishi. Girls pee-pee when they see me. Navajos creep me in they teepee. As I lay down laws like Island Coppet. Stop it, if you think they're gonna make a profit. Don't see my ones, don't see my guns. Get it? Now tell your friends Papa hit it, then split it in two. As I flow with the Junior Mafia. I don't know what the hell's stopping ya. I'm clocking ya, Versace shade watching ya. Once you grin, I'm in, game begin. First I talk about how I dress is this and diamond necklaces, stretch Lexuses. The sex is just immaculate. From the back I get deeper and deeper. Help you reach the climax that your man can't make. Call him, tell him you'll be home real late and sing the break. I got that good love, girl, you didn't know.
All I need is one more chance.
I got that good love, girl, you didn't know.
You don't need nobody else.
Think of that song, how it's so long. Thought he worked his until I handled my biz. There I is, major pain like Damon Wayans. Low down dirty even like his brother Keenan scheming. Don't leave your girl around me, true player for real. Ask Puff Daddy. You ringing bells with bags from Chanel. Baby Benz traded in your Hyundai XL. Fully equipped CD changer with the cell. She meet me at 12. Where you at? Flipping job, paying car notes. While I'm swimming in your women like the breaststroke. Right stroke, left stroke was the best stroke. Death stroke, tongue all down the throat. Nothing left to do but send her home to you. I'm through. Can you sing the song for me, boo? I got that good love, girl, you didn't know.
Give me one more chance.
I got that good love, girl, you didn't know. What? So what's it gonna be, him or me? We can cruise the world with pearls, gator boots for girls. The envy of all women, crushed linen, Cartier wristwear with diamonds in them. The finest women I love with the passion. Your man's a wimp, I get that ass a good thrashing. High fashion, flying into all states. Sexing me while your man masturbates. Isn't this great? Your flight leaves at 8, a flight lands at 9. My game just rewinds. Lyrically, I'm supposed to represent. I'm not only a client, I'm the player president. I got that good love, girl, you didn't know.
One more chance.
I got that good love, girl, you didn't know.
Come on,
What's happening, y'all? We back in Atlanta, GA, United States of America. DZ Curry Dish Race. Well, let's take a ride. Let's see what's going on in the other parts of the world.
Across the pond.
They got a little trouble in England with the Queen and
the Prince.
Harry and Meghan. They married that black girl.
Oh, now you running away.
Black girl, like the rest of black girl. When you gonna move away from your mama's house?
I denounce my throne. I'm no longer the prince of Zamunda. If you really a prince,
Harry and Meghan, they say we out of here. I thought about it. I really don't blame him. First place, he's 6 people down from being the king.
Right.
So it ain't gonna happen.
Nah, he had to
He would have
people.
to kill.
Yep. No, that's how it go.
Yeah, talk about it. He'd have to kill Prince Charles.
Yep.
He'd have to kill his older brother.
Yeah.
Then his older brother done had a son. He got to kill him.
Yeah.
And he'd had to kill. It was 6 people.
They won't let him babysit the little boy. They wouldn't even let him babysit the little boy. They like,
No.
Hold on, the Epstein guy? He got killed, the Epstein guy?
that'll be the next Lords of the Rings.
yeah, he want to get in the pool all the time. Why he's always in the pool when we come over here?
Yeah, like
Andrew.
Andrew.
No, he out of here.
All right, so you ain't got to kill. He should be.
Yeah, Andrew, I think in front of him though.
Yeah.
But he might be scratched off the list now, right? Because of his association with Epstein.
Yeah.
But he's 6 down, so pretty much you can pretty much be sure it ain't gonna happen.
In his lifetime.
But between assets and an inherited land, the royal family's worth $88 billion.
Which is too much money.
Too much money. The Queen
That's
is
like they say in the Malcolm X movie. That's too much money for one man to have.
right.
They say too much power, but that's too much money.
Not me.
The queen herself is worth $530 million.
Damn.
530.
I married
Million, just million, 530 million. Oh,
But
that's just by
you're
herself.
saying that the family is worth
The royal family, 88 billion. Now, mind you, got to think about this. They used to owning, like there was an actual monarchy there, so all the land that they inherited, even though shit got real, it's still theirs. So the taxes and everything else that comes from that still goes to them. They still own the land just by blood. So they're killing it, man.
What I want to know is why is America so intrigued in what's going on in England?
I think it's interesting to me. It's interesting to me that royalty thing is interesting. It's interesting that because only the bloodline can follow the royalty. In other words,
that's what I've been trying to trace.
Prince,
I date the queen.
The Prince of Queen Elizabeth, who is Philip. He can't be the king.
Right.
Because it's not his blood.
Yeah.
The queen's blood is what makes her the queen.
Yeah.
So her son, who had Princess Di killed.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
What's his name? Charles?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because Princess Di was dating that Arabian, whatever. Her Princess Di never would have been the queen. Prince Charles would be the king. That's Elizabeth's son. After his demise, the boy, Harry's oldest brother, William, is next in line. But now, since William had sons, his sons are in line
before
the brother,
Harry.
before the brother,
before Harry.
Right.
And Andrew, he was out messing around with R. Kelly and Epstein. Them, I don't know.
Right, he ain't in. He out.
Harry need to go get that Camelot sword.
Right. We so intrigued by what's going on.
Pull out that rock and go.
But I mean, it's intriguing to me. I mean, it's amazing to see.
And it come on news. American news. It comes on early in the morning.
Oh, dominates. It was the most talked about thing on the internet in the world.
Yeah.
Well, you know, everybody's really concerned about how much money they're going to lose, but based on their fame and all their investments and things like that, after this, they're going to end up making more money.
That's a market.
One sad note was they said they talked to Oprah before they did it.
Oh gosh,
the hell you talking to Oprah about? The hell you talking to Oprah about? Who the hell is Oprah? I mean, I don't want
the queen of
Oprah.
television.
Everybody gets advice from Oprah.
Oprah is the queen of television.
Yeah, gets tabloids, things like that. Yeah,
everything,
right,
all that.
Well, they came to a mutual agreement. This morning they said that the Queen will allow them to move to Canada part-time.
The Queen would allow them to move to Canada. I know what you said. I'm translating it for the people out there. The Queen would allow them to move to Canada part-time.
A grown man.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Next.
And have what they were talking about.
They would still be able to have
the protection.
The security and the protection.
And their money.
Yeah, the money and everything.
Well, they said that Prince Charles said, no. You leave this house and you leave these duties and you leave that chick.
Yeah.
They say that's what the boy said. You know, their daddy, Charles. The one that Princess Diana. Now he's married to Camilla the gorilla.
Oh. Is that Fergie?
That is an ugly woman.
Ooh.
I'm ugly myself, so I can say it. I ain't no Billy Williams. But that is an ugly woman.
Wow.
And Princess Di was beautiful. She was
very beautiful. Very beautiful.
So to get rid of Princess Di, end up with Camilla the gorilla. Is just beyond me.
He knew he
you ain't got to worry about her cheating on him, see?
Right.
She must have some skills out. She must have some skills out this world. It's more about cheating. Oh, because she is a sight to behold.
Right. She's beautiful,
and she look older than the queen. She look like the queen.
It's not double.
Now I will say this: if Harry had just been patient. Because Queen Elizabeth about 95.
Yeah, she's 93 right now. She was riding around in that Range Rover.
Did you see the other day? Did you see her driving up?
In that Rover, man.
But did you see the other women in the car? Them bitches was scared. They were dragged. They were holding on. They were like, oh, the Queen driving, but shit.
Where's she mugging everybody too? Like,
and where is she going? Where the hell the Queen drive?
Driving around the property.
I'll date her. I'll take her out.
So I looked up.
Put that work
Marcus
in.
After that bag. Marcus want that bag. You want that bag, don't you, Mark? You want that bag.
She ain't even a cougar. She's a saber. She's
all
a
kind of
saber
swords
tooth.
around your.
I don't care what kind of swords I get. I'm gonna have money to take care of that shit. I'm gonna have money to take care of all
kinds of
Speaking of the
ointments.
swords and everything, you know they say penicillin.
I'm gonna rub it down with. Look, I'm gonna give
important
up.
inventions
Hold on,
of
man.
all time.
What'd you say?
Penicillin is one of the most important inventions of in all time.
Listen,
penicillin.
Listen, I'm gonna get that woman. I'm gonna get that woman to rub down on her life.
One of the number one inventions in the history of man.
Clears up everything.
I'm gonna get that woman to rub down her life, her Bengay, massage, everything, anything she need. I'm gonna take care of good
Tiger Bomb.
Good care. I'll change her diaper when it comes time to that. All
we
that.
95, man. Come on, you should stop driving.
Yeah.
I had to stop my dad. I tried to get my dad to stop driving. My dad 95.
Oh, real?
He had a wreck the other day. He talking about it wasn't his fault. I said, hey, man.
That's a blessing,
When
man.
you 95, it's your fault.
It's always your fault.
I
How is
don't
he
give a
okay?
damn if you sitting still. It's your damn fault.
I want to know if Mark is gonna let her get on top or not.
He went to get his driver's license. My dad went to get his driver's license the other day, and he said
I don't want her to ride.
he told the girl at the driver's license place that he wanted to be an organ donor.
Who, your daddy with a 95-year-old kid?
No, sir,
That lady said, sir, nobody wants your old ass organ.
Them organs, these organs come with jumper cables.
You gonna get that the next day.
That's too
No,
My daddy said they've been working fine for me. I don't know why nobody would want
Nah,
them.
Them organs need a real car battery.
It's sad to say. It's sad to say this, but you know, Sam Weiss, the old football player, quarterback, he got a heart donated to him. He was doing all the heart commercial about whoever donated, but he just passed away. His heart didn't last that long once he got it.
Well, a lot of times your body will reject it.
Yeah.
Was he still drinking? No, I'm just mad.
Huh?
So was he still drinking?
Drinking.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's sad to say he was all on the commercial, you know. That heart donor gave him a heart. Nah, his heart just passed away over the holiday.
Oh, wow.
Got the wrong one.
Well, I don't see nothing wrong with it. You need a heart.
Sometimes
get
the body
your heart.
rejects
It ain't no
it, so it's a match.
different from a weave.
Yeah.
When you
But I'm
buy
just saying, your
something
daddy was
used,
like, he want to donate.
Is it
You
not?
never know. Your daddy may work longer than somebody else.
I wish they
A
would.
95-year-old
Give
heart.
me a 95-year-old.
You know how many batteries you can change in your
pack
car?
of nuts. Can you
If-
imagine somebody
if
give you
yours
some
ain't starting
95-year-old
at all.
nuts? Somebody sew some 95-year-old nuts on your ass. Can you imagine how much weight that would be on your back?
That heart ain't gonna
Wow.
that heart ain't gonna live long enough to get transplanted to somebody else.
They be like, Marcus, why you been over all the time? Man, I got some nuts from DC, Daddy.
And they heavy as hell.
Why they so big?
And they bumpy too. I don't like these nuts.
And I can't keep the goddamn hair from growing.
These old hairy ass nuts.
I'm only 40, all this gray hair on my nuts.
Eyes nut ass.
Right, I was gonna be like, you ever hear somebody say something you realize you got a problem?
But yeah, good luck. God bless Harry and Megan. What y'all think? Would y'all leave? I don't know if I'd leave that situation.
Well,
man.
they're younger than the
Yeah.
you know, they work.
It's a
They
new
look
generation.
more worldly.
Yeah.
You know, she wants to get back into her acting career and everything. She
Her
wants to
life.
get closer to
Acting
New
for
York.
what?
Tired of asking
what?
him to ask
Right.
his mama, can we do something?
Right.
And guess what? The first movie she ever get in is gonna be popping.
Yeah.
Well, she's already,
They already famous.
She popular.
yeah,
No
she's
doubt.
already,
famous.
She gonna get money up front.
Yeah,
she's already started
She's a
booking.
nice looking young lady.
Yeah, Disney
Yeah, she
already
pretty
signed
good.
her.
Man, that lady beyond
Voiceover.
nice looking.
Disney just
My
signed her
mama
to a
nice
voiceover.
That woman is beautiful, bro. You talking about nice looking?
Yeah, Disney.
Well, I mean, I've seen better.
I've seen better,
Right,
but
right.
she's beyond nice looking. Yeah,
Yeah,
She's
Disney
a
just
very
signed her to a
likable young lady.
voiceover.
I put like
Gonna
she's
be
a
just
very
fine.
likable young lady.
princess.
Yeah.
Well, if your old lady, Bo P, asked you to move out your mama's house, would you?
No, I ain't telling her. I got my own room.
right,
What we
right.
like?
Why would I do that? Go
Right.
pay rent somewhere.
We got about 2 more weeks. We gonna get all this.
Why would I do that and go pay rent somewhere?
Yeah,
If the queen was my
nice
mama,
room over
I'm
here.
never moving.
But you also got to understand the stigma of how his mother died. Like all that,
Yeah.
all that hoopla, all the cameras. That's the main reason his mother died. So he probably despises that whole situation.
And I believe they killed Princess
They
Di
killed her.
because she was dating. Now the rumor is she was pregnant.
They killed her. Tell me.
The rumor is she was pregnant.
She was pregnant.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that, Marcus, if I was you.
Right.
But the rumor is she was pregnant
The rumor she was pregnant by who?
Nigga with some small
by
ears.
the Arabian dude
Seal?
Women do.
Right.
Seal? Oh.
who is brown. Now you take that and compare it to this situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This boy is with this brown girl, and he like, I'm gonna get the hell out of here before they kill me.
Before they kill her.
Yeah.
I think they kill her first before they kill
Yeah.
him.
No, both of them.
No,
Both
they
of
would kill him.
They would kill
Really?
him
Right.
with her.
Yeah. Well, you might be right. They might.
I don't want no death come to nobody. I hope they let them live their life. They ain't bother me. I just don't care nothing
They
about
probably
their life.
thought
I'm
he
not
was
big
in the
into
car
the
with him.
European
Why they
I don't
gonna
care about it, man.
history
Hey, they
and
probably thought he
the
was in the car
monarchy
with
and none of that. But I don't want nobody dead. But I don't see what's so important about them?
Well, why gotta be important for us to talk about? We talk about R.
No,
Kelly. Do you care
somebody
about
want to
that?
kill him that bad? What, just
Oh, that's that country, man. Over there in the country.
Murder
there
first.
There are some people over here that ran things that Marcus would like to kill.
It sure is. There's a couple of them I want to kill, but I can't do it. Cause DC gonna tell on me.
we got
First 40 inch.
Well, DC Marcus said you killed him.
Yeah, separated in the rooms, right?
But it's amazing you can have all that money, man, just for doing nothing, man. You just
ain't doing nothing.
You just dress up. The queen just dress up.
Yeah, I mean putting on.
I ain't never heard.
all that St. John shit.
I mean nursing home outfits.
Right.
I mean she put on nursing home
Them
outfits.
great big
and make
hats
money.
like
She just
my
waves.
mama
She don't
used to
say
wear.
nothing. She don't say
Man,
nothing.
my mama used to wear them hats to church. Nobody for 4 rows behind her could see the preacher.
Have you ever really heard her say a meaningful speech? She just waves.
She cool. She don't say the lot.
don't say
She don't have to say
On that
nothing.
CBD oil.
She gangster, man.
And her country ran like a. Ain't nothing wrong.
Philip-
Got a
Only
local
person I
crime.
talk to is the Pope on the phone.
Philip, he about 100, ain't he?
Yeah.
Her husband.
Yeah,
He
Philip.
just lay low. He
Yeah.
wrecked that Range Rover the other day. He turned it over.
So the Pope calls us, say I'm in trouble.
What did you do now?
No.
But
got
think
two
of,
little
you
boys,
think
mama.
about that,
After me.
and like Tim
He the
said,
godmother.
everything
two little boys,
all of them
mama,
together, all that together is $88 billion.
Well,
But
they
then you
say
got,
though.
the man that owned Amazon, $196 billion.
But they say Harry and Meghan are worth $47 million.
Right.
But you know, with all the security you need and all that, and you move away from that castle, you can go through that.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
real quick.
easy.
Oh yeah, you spend
go
$2
through
million
that
a year
real
on
quick.
security. $2 million a year on security. That's easy.
Because listen, they don't pay no bills in that castle.
Oh, they finna pay some bills now.
They finna
Oh, they
pay
go to
some
Canada?
bills.
Oh, yeah.
And Megan didn't even come to the meeting.
Oh, she did that with you.
He was
FaceTime in there.
Yeah.
She's sitting there with her mom.
This black
she-
bitch. Tell him.
She has really ghetto ties.
Right,
She's thinking like a black woman. You never get me on that plane by myself.
right. Gonna
So
take
now-
her to a farm.
Yeah.
So now race has become an issue in England, and before I never heard it mentioned. They saying now that a lot of the commentary and stuff from the English journalists and stuff is attacking her. You
Yeah,
know,
calling them racist.
There was
there
a actual journalist that was fired when they had the baby. He put out a picture on social media of 2 people walking out with a monkey wrapped up in a blanket.
little baby orange. They don't call him a monkey.
Yeah. So he'll never work again.
Was it a boy or a girl?
I don't know. It's furry as fuck though. It's like,
Boy, girl, monkey. Well, let's come on back to the United States, Bo P, since you so disenfranchised about talking about England.
Give a damn about none of them.
Did you hear about Russell Wilson's baby's daddy?
what the?
What?
Russell Wilson.
No,
baby
that's gonna
daddy?
be that's news all over the world right there, DC.
Future's,
Russell, who is Russell Williams' baby's daddy?
Sierra's daddy, baby.
No.
Russell
Who
Williams.
is Russell Wilson's baby's daddy?
Future.
Future.
Oh, okay.
Right.
You got it right.
Right.
But see, and nowadays, baby daddy means he fucked you and gave you a baby.
But Russell Wilson is Future's baby daddy.
And he's Steve Harvey's future son-in-law.
That's what I hated to.
You would think so, the way they go back and forth arguing. You would think that was his
Well,
big.
Future got his hands full now. We on the air, man. Future got his hands full now.
Yeah.
He dating Lori Harvey.
Yeah.
And he was over in the pool sucking them titties, boy.
Ooh.
Oh, you saw the video.
Yeah. Look at me. Yeah.
But do she look like Steve Harvey? Because
Come on, man.
It's Steve's stepdaughter.
might well be sucking Steve Harvey.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Oh.
But she
Hey, my partner, man.
She getting a lot of attention as of late, huh?
Boy, she been making
getting
it around.
She's
Yeah,
making it around.
well,
as
Did she
of
tell
late.
Future show you love?
Was she with
Huh?
He was just with P. Diddy.
Yes,
She
Yeah,
broke
with
up
P.
with
Diddy.
P. Diddy week 4 last.
Right, but at the same time, P. Diddy and Future was in Miami together.
Skiing or something. Shit.
Yeah.
Playing in the snow.
Yeah.
That's when Future saw it.
And she
yo.
left Future's son
She ain't
about a
sure
year
it.
ago.
She
Oh, she
might.
P. Diddy's son.
P.
P. Diddy's son.
Yeah.
I got to meet Russell.
And she's only
To the
20.
daddy to the partner.
Son to P. Daddy.
Yeah, Diddy took her from the son.
P. Daddy.
P. Daddy.
Diddy took her from the son.
And now she in the future.
Shit.
And she
It's so bright.
She's only 23 years old. She just turned 23.
Wow. 23.
But at least she ain't screwing broke cats. That's
Now,
real.
now, even though she got money and
She
she's in
ain't
that
screwing
prestige
broke cats. She got
crowd, is she considered a thought?
No.
She is.
No, she's a
considered
thought.
Oh, there we go.
Everybody see they thought about what they can do to her.
I just found out what a thought was. You know what a thought is? G?
Them hoes over
Found out
there.
what it was too.
No,
Afterthought.
thought means them hoes over there.
Yeah, them hoes over there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It was an acronym.
All right.
Little young girl I had, she told me some other shit.
Yeah, it's another one. What is
Them,
it?
You had
What did you say that?
Oh, you had a hoe. You ain't had no thought.
Just retract. Back up, retract.
You had a hoe right here.
I ain't spent no time in the trap house. I don't know all this.
Right.
Them hoes over there. That's what
that's
it
what
is.
thought means.
Yeah, thought. Them hoes over there.
Them hoes over there.
Them hoes over money.
That
something
generation don't
it's
spell
Well,
another
name
term.
some. Who?
Yeah, right.
Well, who are some?
Black China.
Black
You
China.
think Black China is a thought?
Thought.
She trying to get the baby. No, Rob trying to get the baby now. Them
Have a baby or
Kardashians, them Kardashians know they love them black folk, boy.
Oh yeah.
I'm waiting for Caitlyn to come with a black boyfriend.
Oh no.
She got one. Tiger. Is it Tiger?
Caitlyn.
No, you
think
talking
it's
about
like
the, she talking about the dude daddy.
Oh,
Dude daddy mama.
You talking about Bruce?
Yeah, Bruce.
You waiting on Bruce to come with a daddy, with a baby daddy.
I was saying it was also considered thirsty hoes. That's what it was called too.
Were you looking it up on your phone?
Yeah, because that's how I found it the first time, motherfucker. Anyway,
We weren't supposed to do.
Keep it clean.
One said no.
Keep it clean. Keep it clean.
well, y'all waited good. Y'all did an hour and a half. I'm proud.
Y'all waited.
Wait.
But yeah, it's considered thirsty women. So women thirsty hoes. So that's why I'm saying they call Black China a thought. It's few women have been in the thought category.
Shit, a couple of our mamas been thoughts. We just don't know about it.
Well, keep that to yourself. That's your household.
There's some thought mamas on this table. I'm looking at how you dress.
It was y'all mama.
Conversation came up the other day, matter of fact. If you are in a significant relationship with someone else, should you have someone on the side that you have in your side pocket waiting for something to go wrong in the relationship you're in? Is that
Everybody
something?
does.
See? That's
Everybody
the
don't.
young people.
Not everybody.
Not everybody should
No,
do that. If you
everybody
got a
don't.
good relationship, you should
You ain't
have to
married,
have
Tim.
that on the side.
I guess that's why.
Yeah.
I guess so.
And,
not in a real
and if you keep
relationship.
talking like that, you will not have a ride home.
It's so true.
But the conversation I was having with a younger person who said, "Yeah, everybody got that."
That's that generation, though.
That's their generation, yeah.
But if you're in a real good relationship, you shouldn't even have to have nobody on the side waiting. You should be in a good relationship.
You shouldn't even-
These
you
new
ain't got time for
millennials,
it.
they think I got to keep somebody else.
Yeah,
in
but
case
they go
this.
through 'em.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then the nigga had the nerve to say, "Well, all single men cheat with a young wife." I said, "Yeah, but the woman he cheating with, he ain't considering it to be something he can take home and make a wife out of.
Right.
Definitely.
That's something he
Yeah.
doing what
She's
he's doing.
a project.
The side piece can't
Yeah.
cook.
She is a project.
Yeah. So do y'all agree? I mean, anybody agree?
No,
that
'cause clearly
you
I'm
should
the
have
only one
somebody on
that's
the
a piece of
side
shit.
in case who you got don't work out.
If,
when we
if
grown
a
men
nigga
anyway.
is that ignorant on this show to agree to that
Right. Tim.
in this public domain, he is a damn fool.
Hi, my name's Tim.
Hi, my name is Tim, and I'm a damn fool.
I'm a damn fool.
Hello,
I'm a damn
everybody.
fool.
I am Black Ass Tim. It's a
Yeah,
pleasure.
and I'm a damn fool.
And I
I
will
will
need
never be married.
and I will need a ride tomorrow.
Damn right.
I don't need to ride tonight.
Right, yeah.
Hey, look, man, I'm not dropping you off, man.
Yeah, I gotta worry about things. Dick pay for these rides.
Oh, really?
Well, I don't know who Dick is, but whoever he is. Good God
Dick
bless
who?
you.
Dick Gregory?
Dick Jones? Dick Jones? Dick Smith? Who?
Dick Van Dyke?
Dick Williams?
Moby Dick?
Limp Dick?
I like that one.
Limp Dick. Which one is Limp Dick? He ain't getting no ride.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
You know, they say people be bragging about their anatomy and they ain't got nothing.
No.
I saw something on Facebook the other day. They was shaking their head talking about Shaq.
Oh.
Oh.
Have y'all heard that?
Yeah.
Well, he's supposed to be
I'm not
little.
interested in it. I just happened up
Yeah,
on
they
it.
did.
happen
Yeah,
to
they
know a
was
young
saying
lady
Shaq
who
was a little dude. Shaq was a little tiny man.
I knew a young
Hey,
lady who
what?
dated Shaq, and she admitted that he wasn't the most most blessed man in the world?
I've heard that, which I don't.
I've heard that
I don't
too.
give a damn. I don't be looking for it.
I mean, but if you think about his first wife,
Throwing it out there.
Shaq is considered like a giant. His first wife was real little. I mean, I'm like, even this girl Hole is like, whew.
It's called a BDR.
Shaq is a little bitty dude.
Bad
man.
dick report.
Excuse me, DZ.
Yeah.
So.
Wait, you just farted?
I want to change the subject because I don't think.
What the?
I'm gonna change the subject right now.
Go ahead, Moot.
Because I don't think a bunch of grown men should be up here talking about the size of another man's penis.
Well, I was headed somewhere.
I know you were. I wasn't talking about you. There's a new thing there. They're trying to censor comedians. What do you think about them trying to censor comedians?
I think it's straight bullshit, and I have no intention of adhering to that shit.
Who they trying to censor? Just certain people?
All comedians.
What do you mean?
They don't have it.
There was an incident where there was a guy who they said was blind, and he heard a comedian telling jokes about blind people. He got offended.
How you get in a club?
Dave Chappelle.
You get in the club. You can get in club blind, but you can't be an eyewitness.
What they should have did is sit his ass backwards. If they'd just sit him backwards,
I can cross-examine that motherfucker. Did you see me say it?
Right.
Did you see?
Right.
How do you know?
How you know I said it?
All they had to do was sit him out on the patio. He thought he was in the club. They wouldn't have had that problem.
No, I'm definitely down with the censorship, man. And then in defense of comedians, the hell with somebody that can't take a joke.
Well, they got
I've always used this comparison. Like people have gotten on me. I use what they call the R word, retarded. And
well, you can.
I'm an equal opportunity, but this is what I'm saying. I've seen retarded people laughing at regular jokes.
Yeah.
They say you can't say this and you can't say that. I've seen white people laugh at black people. I've seen black people laugh at white people. I've seen rich people laugh at poor people. I've seen poor people laugh. I've seen handicapped people laugh at jokes that are not about handicapped people. So what make you think you so damn special?
And I've seen handicapped people do jokes, and they
about regular people. So if you handicapped, and I'm sitting up here, I'm talking shit about somebody who ain't handicapped, and you laugh, then what makes you think your ass is off limits?
Right.
Now, let me ask you a question on that. Do you think that comedians have a tendency to go too far? And what I mean by that, in reference to the situation we had over there not too long ago with TK, do you think that comedians go too far?
Well, since you asked.
Every now and then.
Since you asked. I have my own lines that you probably wondering, I like to know what the hell it is. But I have a line that I don't. But when that happens, what happens is a person is not realizing the art of the craft of comedy. If you talking to a person, for example, and you got a quote unquote heckler, and you tear his ass up, the comedic thing to do at some point, especially if it's a back and forth, what you do is psychological warfare. He trying to come at you. You got the microphone. You gonna win. But you let him say something and get you.
Then you go on.
That way, you have him totally degenerate. Now, if it's somebody just being ridiculous, okay. What happened in the incident, as I was briefed on it, TK Kirkland at Uptown, where the woman charged, it was a lot of wrong people in that case. First place, it was a guy there with his woman. You know what kind of show TK does.
Right.
I say TK was wrong. He got on this woman, you can't belittle the woman and not make the man feel fucked up. But the man didn't rush the stage first. The woman did. Now, the man wrong for letting the woman rush the stage.
Yeah.
And to show you what kind of punk the man was, they threw the woman out, and the man stayed there.
Yeah.
So that's fucked up.
Right.
Then later on, the man rushed the stage. And as I got it, the security came up there. The man took the security's gun and the little rascal boy to the ground. The way I fought TK is when you can't go but so far, man, then you got to pull back and you got to take a hit to let the person you got to leave the person still with some kind of sense of dignity.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right.
And when you tell motherfucker, that's why one of the greatest, one of the weapons against a heckler is not to attack. You know, the few times that I've had hecklers, I've had some drunk white folk holler at me and stuff. And I don't even say nothing to the drunk white guy that's sitting there. I'm saying that because a couple of times it's happened to me in 30 years. It's been a drunk white guy. You know, I attack the rest of the people at the table. Right. I attack his wife.
Right.
Then his wife would tell him, "You need to
shut up." Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, if you just want to if you want to let it sink to that level, I'm talking about them, and you want to bring your ass up here like a fool. Well, you know, you get what you get.
I fought TV.
But I use all the psychological weapons I can to prevent that from happening. But when a heckler attacks me and he's sitting there with a woman, I'm gonna attack that woman. Right.
I think TK was wrong because when they grabbed the guy and was rushing, he should have jumped down there and got a couple shots in.
Wow.
Okay, Steve Brown.
Right. Nice. But don't you? I mean, you got to understand, like, you don't have to be happy with the content. You came to a comedy show, so you're rolling the dice on that.
Yeah.
But you do have to understand the art form, understand the creativity. You don't have to like what I'm saying, but understand this is a process and this is what we do. So if you don't like it, just
and if you shut the
hell
hell up,
enough, you're gonna run into one of these situations.
Yeah.
If you do it long enough,
you're gonna
run into one of these
Plenty of
situations
times.
plenty of times.
Oh, yeah,
but it's how you handle. Like he said, DC, it's how you handle it. When you lower your pride and say, okay, I'm gonna let this guy get away with it. I'm going with this show because the other people want to hear the show. This guy trying to beat the show. So most time, a good club will come and tell him, hey, either you be quiet. Or we get your money
throw
back.
your ass out of
Or
here.
we're gonna throw you back. We'll get your money back. Come to a different
You
show.
ain't get your money back if you ain't get your money back if I got a dough deal.
Yeah, well, I'm saying
You finna get the fuck out of here.
yeah, that's your money.
But I've never had to throw anybody out of a show. I mean, I've been able to handle it, but the psychological warfare part, I blame TK.
Yeah, but you got the mic.
For
You're
going
controlling the show.
You know, you got to control the person. You recognize, okay, you got a problem here, and you handle it.
It's
but
like a pastor at church. You can see
TK
worked up.
went in on the girl, and then you got to know when to let up, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to be able to feel that. You got to be able to feel that. You got to look at this crazy motherfucker sitting there next to who ain't saying nothing.
Right.
Old lady going off, and he just sitting there.
He's
Like,
in there eating.
Right.
That's why he said,
Baby, right.
He's like,
Baby, go outside and get my gun.
No, what happened was he had a meal. He had a meal. He had a meal at the table, so he finished eating before he left.
That's what happened.
That's not.
That's what happened when you go
If
wrong.
I'm at a club, under any circumstance, first place, I wouldn't let a woman with me do that. Put herself on.
Yeah, you gonna shut up.
See,
You monitor
Like
it.
that. No, you need to shut your ass up.
I'm gonna let you know
Because
what really
if
happened.
she jumps up at the guy, I'm obligated.
And Love was there. Tell
I'm
us what
obligated
happened.
to jump up there.
And love
I'm gonna
Aunt
let you
was
know
there.
what really
That's right,
happened.
Aunt. What's the real deal?
So what
Aunt?
it was?
When you stood up, what happened?
What's the real deal? Is your mic
The
on
girl,
there?
yeah, what it was, the girl was drunk, you know, so she was just going
It
back
happens.
and forth with TK. Then, you know, he was messing with the dude. Dude was straight. His girl went to the bathroom. She, on her way back, was still talking crap because TK was at the time talking to her man.
Yeah.
So everything was cool, and then TK got back on her. So then dude was like, yo, we was just cool about what she was doing. Now you turning the tables around and you still going at her. So now dude rushes at TK defending his girl.
Yeah.
So while they doing that, they get dude out the club. Then here come his girl because now TK is on her. She decides she wants to pick up all kind of ketchup
There's
and
throwing ranch off.
mayonnaise
Right.
and ranch and all, you know, just throwing stuff at him.
All right. Now you know who I blame for that?
The
And
club.
we may get evicted.
Oh.
Huh?
The club.
The club. You let shit get out of control and out of hand like that. You can't. You just cannot.
Yeah, that
do
sounds
it.
like too much going
In
on.
comedy, you know, you're gonna have some people from time to time to get upset about the content of the material, what have you. It's all in the game, brother. And so you have the security handle it. You see that shit fixing to happen? Hey man, y'all got
You
to
can't
go.
get security
You
chicken
got
wings.
you got to check yourself.
But see,
Or
that's
you gonna
my
have to
thing
direct
is
yourself.
you already know who you coming to see. You already know how he get down.
That's how I'm saying they were wrong.
So why involve
even
yourself
so,
and get personal with
I agree.
who you know who you already
But
dealing
he
with?
also know he been TK, my boy, man. He been performing long enough to know.
Right.
You can tell when that shit going south. I
Yeah,
doing
it
a
was
show
getting rough.
in in Detroit one night. Me, Earthquake, and what's his name? Used to be dancing with Prince all the time. You dance with Prince all the time.
Black ass Tim.
Michael Jackson.
No. You know, he's still doing his thing. With sunglasses all the time. He used to dance with Prince. You know, in Purple Rain. He was in Purple Rain with Prince. Morris Day. Me, Quake, and Morris Day. Guy sitting out in the audience in an all yellow suit. You know how Detroit roll. Yellow hat, yellow gaiters.
That's because the water was off.
Quake lit in on his ass. Quake tearing his ass up. The guy just sitting there, got his arms folded like Will. He just sitting there looking about like Will. Like, is that right, motherfucker?
Oh, shit.
He's sitting there, man. Quake about 20 minutes into his show. About 15 guys come up on one side of the stage, 15 guys on the other side of the stage. That's Earthquake. Them motherfuckers walked out there on that stage like they were Muslims. Yeah. Surrounded Quake. Quake said, what's going on? They said, hey, motherfucker, you in Detroit. But the boy he was talking about was
a boss.
The man.
Right.
And the man, and the boy just still sitting there like, them boys shut down that show. There was police there. They was outnumbered. They didn't do shit. And finally the police, they called some backup. They came up there. These boys stopped the show for about 30 minutes, man. Woo. And finally the police came up there, walked up there calmly, talked to the boy and got him to come down. Quake came off the stage. I was next. And the promoter said, DC, you got your money. Can you just cut your time back? We in a bind now. Can you cut your time back to 7 minutes? I said, man, I ain't cut it back to 3 minutes. That's true story, man. And I went up in my whole little 7 minutes. I was just talking about what happened. I said, I don't know what I'm talking about in 7 minutes, but I know what I ain't gonna say.
You good with me, player.
I know what I ain't gonna say. So I mean, and I think, and I told Quake, my boy, I said, man, you couldn't see shit was getting tight, shit was getting tense, man.
Yeah.
You went too long on that boy. I mean, he was tearing his ass up, man. But you got to know, like I said, like we say on this show, you got to know when to hold him.
Yeah.
And you got to know when to fold him.
But he didn't run.
No, but he should have. And when we left that night, we was in a limo and we had to lay down on the floor of the limo. I said, man, I didn't bargain for all this shit. But to get back from the play.
Who got out first? You or Quake?
Frankly. Oh,
DC set up there with the driver.
I was cutting Quake ass.
They said DC set up there with the driver. You got up there with the driver.
I was on that float to get back from the venue to the hotel. We had to all lay on the floor.
God damn. In them nice suits.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, you got to use some.
They had escort us outside town one time. Police had escort us outside of town one time. I fucking with a comic who got into it with some cats. They had to escort us to the city limits. And so y'all go home. Don't come back in this town tonight. Yeah.
So I mean, it happens, but you got to use some. You got to use some common sense, and I think in some cases you get caught up, but you got to have yourself under control, man.
It can get out of hand real quick, man.
It can get out of hand.
That mic is a powerful thing.
It can get out of hand quick. I mean, but you can use it both ways. You can use it to your benefit, or you can be you can lack that.
Yeah.
And end up. And it's a tight line because if you saying nothing that offends nobody, you probably ain't talking about shit.
Probably ain't having no good comic.
You know?
Yeah. When they talk about censoring comics, man, that ain't gonna happen.
It can't happen.
It's not gonna happen. Nothing.
You gonna already say. You gonna say it.
You got too many people out there.
Get you afterwards.
The First Amendment.
Well, if you talk about it in the career sense, you take the girl that had Trump's head dangling with all the blood on it. She has pretty much disappeared off the circuit, man. Which I thought shit was funny.
They make it censored on TV, but on stage, the live shows, I don't think the censorship would be as strong.
But
some clubs now will probably start saying, "Hey,
the FBI went in there." Well, I know for a fact there are some clubs that have not welcomed me back because of some of the stuff I've said, and it ain't been nothing about nobody, nothing, just some of the pro-black stuff I've said. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, no, Comedy Zone, they won't. You can't say the word nigger.
I've never heard a Comedy Zone tell me that.
Well, no, I'm talking the one in Charlotte.
Yeah.
that I used to go to all the time. The owner, he said that.
Jeff Hef.
He gonna tell you that.
He told me never. He said I can't use the
And
word.
he managed a
nigga.
comic who say nigga every other word.
Right. He'll
he
tell
told
you
me.
that.
Yeah. But
I
yeah,
mean, so they, but I don't.
let me tell you something. If you making money, they'll let
If
you
you
say
put
any
enough
damn
ass in
thing
them
you want to.
Yeah.
And then if you're not, so I mean, it's all a game.
Hey, what y'all think about Netflix offering Eddie Murphy $70 million for a
$70
special?
million.
Get it.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
I heard it was 80.
Get it.
I mean, even if
I heard it was
80.
100.
70, 80, what's the difference?
Right, get it.
10 million. 10
$70
million.
million and $100
I
million.
know.
A whole lot. 10 million.
Taxes. That's
Oh
all.
shit!
Taxes.
Yeah, ain't no damn different.
Ain't no different taxes. That's it.
I wish I would pass up a gig talking about I want 10 more million. Who I look like, Monique?
Right.
But I mean,
Why
is that
you
going to
put
put
you
the
in that,
game
man?
out of reach for other comics? Is that going to be
Hell no.
once
So who
they
you
go
look
to
like?
that level? Who they going to make money on after they do something like that? Who they going to make money on comedy wise after they do something like Eddie Murphy with 70 million?
Man, I'm glad for him.
Yeah, what you mean?
And I
I mean,
think
you got Russell
Yeah, it's all
Peters.
part of the deal.
You got
One
somebody
show.
like Russell
Yeah, yeah.
Peters,
It's not just one show.
who has the #1 comic in the world. What would they pay for him to do a special? He don't need
He
it.
already did it on Netflix.
What I'm saying, but yeah, how much did
But
he
he
get?
ain't Eddie Murphy.
I understand, but he's the #1 comic.
Don't
in
matter.
The world.
He ain't
He's
Eddie
not
Murphy.
Eddie
60.
Murphy.
Gotcha. I understand.
I mean, God bless him, man.
Yeah.
And
I hope he get it.
and
Don't
nothing,
get it.
nothing against Monique, but like when they offered a old girl 11 million, I wouldn't be mad at her.
No,
If I was Monique, I hope she get 22 million.
Right.
Yeah.
Because the more she get, it's like Tiger Woods in golf, man.
Yeah.
Third and fourth place now pays more. Before Tiger Woods, what they getting to win now, what they getting for third and fourth place on the golf
Right.
tour now is more before Tiger Woods
Right.
than
More
first
than
place
first
used to
place.
pay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Just in the top 10. All you
Miss
gotta do
Serena
all you gotta do is just be in the
Miss
top
Serena
10.
Williams, they get money just to show up at a tournament.
Yeah, PhD.
I hope Eddie get $170 million.
Right.
At least then I'm good for $1 million.
Right?
I think you ought to get at least. I mean, 17 million.
$1 million all I
17
need.
million.
Man. $1 million all I
If
need.
you get 170, you ought to get
Let me
70.
tell you my philosophy, man.
Okay.
I'm working
Man got $1 billion and want $200 million jet and he buys it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want $200 million jet, so we even.
I got you.
See? Yeah.
I got you.
I don't want no $200
You better
million.
get you a $80 fat pig.
You said pig, right?
No. He want one of them airplanes that go boing, boing,
Man, when is too much, man?
Yeah, you're right.
When is too much,
That's what Akon
What,
said.
what is Shaq doing? What is Shaq doing?
Akon said, if you got $1 billion and you ain't doing nothing for people, what good is to have $1 billion?
That's what I'm talking about.
That's why he's
That's what
doing
I'm
this
talking
city.
about.
He said he's going to make a city where people can live and live a comfortable life.
And after you get it, there's only so much shit you can buy
That's what
anyway.
he said. That's what
You
he
know,
said.
to get personal,
Yeah.
it ain't so much. You can
Yeah,
buy
where you gonna put
houses, cars, jewelry.
Other
Where you gonna
toys.
put all this
You
at?
buy toys, but after you get all of that, all you can do is
You gotta-
get more of the same thing.
Yeah.
Land.
'Cause every year they
houses.
making something
all you
new.
can do is get more land,
More houses.
more houses,
More
bigger
cars.
houses,
Yeah.
Bigger boat.
bigger car, more expensive boat, bigger boat,
Yeah.
bigger airplane.
Yeah.
But it ain't but so much shit you can buy.
I'll be leasing every damn thing I think I don't want to own. I'll lease
So
all
I
of it.
mean, I'll be looking at people that, in my opinion, be overworking. I look at Shaq. Shaq is on Pizza commercial.
He's part owner now.
He on Patch commercial.
Insurance.
He's on the insurance. What's that man?
General.
on that shit?
General
The
now.
Cruise line.
Back
He on the
thing,
cruise line.
the back
Icy
thing.
hot.
He on
Icy
the
hot.
smart car.
And he's a sheriff.
Icy hot. He's
Right.
sheriff.
Yeah.
He's on Shark Week.
He's a sportscaster. On. Do you think I'd be working like that if I had $200 million? I've said on stage, I will never have $100 million. Because if I ever got $50 million, I quit. What the hell I need? I don't like do nothing but golf and fish.
But DC, you get bored.
Nah.
No, not me.
Nah.
But I mean, if you got that kind of money, what are you going? You can only sit around
Fish.
on your island so long.
Fish.
If you fish and golf,
Fish
what
go.
you doing now?
Now I tell you, I would do this, which if you ain't got to have $1 billion to help somebody else alone, or try to help somebody. Some people ain't helpable,
Right.
but you ain't got to have $1 billion
To do that.
to help somebody else. When we was sitting out there at Cat's House for 7 hours, that's one thing he said that did stick with me.
Yeah.
And we were talking about some other comics that I won't name. But Cat Williams said something that really impressed me. He said so and so did this and that, and he, made his $100 million. But who has he brought along?
Right. I know you're talking about. Yeah.
And then Cat named some people that he had helped. And I said, that's my philosophy.
Yeah.
That's my philosophy. I like money like anybody, but I ain't no hoe.
But as a comic, do you consider that helping them people because you put them on a show with you, or you could?
You provide them an opportunity. Now you can't make nobody a star.
Right.
But I think it's 2 or 3 things involved in this. You got the talent and you got the will. Mm-hmm. Now a person can have the will to do it and then learn what to do and not necessarily have the talent and make it. Person can have the talent and not have the will, he ain't gonna hardly make it. Person got the talent and the will, he's more likely to make it. But a person can have the talent and the will and not have no fucking sense.
Right.
And he ain't gonna make it either.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
The Bay Area Black Comedy Competition is interesting because you get to see people that. And it's funny to estimate. It's funny to try to pick who's gonna quote unquote make it and who ain't.
Right.
Yeah. And then later on look back
and see who
and say, "I told you he was gonna make it."
Yeah.
He got booed, yeah, but I told you, I could tell. And then there's some that, everybody, oh, he's a hit, he's a shoe-in, I said, yeah, he drove me over here tonight.
Yeah. Shaky signed up, and Tim signed up.
Yeah, Bay Area Black Comedy Competition, February 13, 14, 15 preliminaries, is that right?
13 through 16.
13 through 16.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to be there myself, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's good to see. But and have you heard from Cat, Bo?
No, I haven't.
I still haven't heard from him.
They just started.
And I used to talk to Cat, but I ain't heard from him.
Linnell just posted something about them starting the last OG. They're all recording that right now.
Is Cat in it?
Cat's in it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. Because I didn't know where he was for a minute. But as far as saying good things about Cat, that was something that he said that impressed me, and. I know what Cat gets, and I ain't nowhere near that.
Yeah, Cat gets it.
But he impressed me with his argument about, I just said Kevin Hart.
Mm-hmm.
His argument about Kevin Hart, where he said, DC, who has he helped? Who has he brought along the way? And then he named all of the people that Lunell was one of them, has helped, and he has helped some people's careers along the way. So God bless him. All right. You've been listening to This Race. And I'm DC Curry, and these other people.
Who we are.
I'll let them tell you who they are.
I be me.
Boogman the comedian.
Comedian Sherman Golden.
J. Steve, porn star.
Black ass Tim.
Marcus Combs.
Lil Dicky, rapper.
Lil. On the ones and twos and love. You've been listening to This Race on Dash Radio. We're hollering.
Big Will.